crazy just getting in. I guess I timed the music a little early this time. Chunin Exams Slander. We don't know how this is gonna go.
Absolutely slander.
Oh, I guess we're just gonna slander it.
It stinks.
It's only slander if it's not true.
That is a fact.
This is the 7th week in a row you've shown Dragon Ball in class. Here's to the next ALX drama. Completely forgot there was gonna be a stream. Oh boy.
It's all well and good when it's something that you like, but when we do something that you don't like, oh, y'all doing it too much.
Yeah.
Funny how that works, huh?
I can't get enough of X. Why are you doing Y so much? Dumb Artist T23. Finally.
Oh boy.
Finally have a Saturday off to watch this. Good morning, USA.
Aries Queen says.
American Dad.
So about the third Hokage DA, do you took into consideration my advice to like him?
Taken into consideration and dismissed.
Oh, keep reading. We don't address those things here.
I needed this after a rough week at work. Oh, dude, it's always.
It's not been a good week for your boy.
I always listen to these at work, so too bad I have work. Hashtag stop coming to these. Mark month. See you in 2028 or never, because it's never going to be a Mark month.
Making it to 2028.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, how was this week for you guys? It was a week. Next week is going to be a thing bonkers because my job is implementing a new feature and it's still being built as we're rolling it out. So they're giving each person like a site just to watch over, just to see the issues and stuff. So I'm gonna have to constantly be watching that site on top of my usual workload. It's gonna be trash. Stressful at first, but now better because I have the weekend off. My week was fine. John Cena last match, man. Random, I know, but man, this last year has been rough. Not to insult John, he seems like a nice dude. They had no direction or plans of what he was gonna do, or they had plans and it got completely destroyed because Rocky didn't come back. What?
The Lost Prophet singer.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that.
Death in prison.
Yeah, no, got his throat slit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Do it.
Yeah, absolutely. You always hear talk of, hey, you don't want to be a pedo going to jail. And here's one that went to jail, and that's the way it be. Yeah. They also are hurt by not having Edge / Adam Copeland.
Jirabot says,
it is what it is.
You better not slander Orochimaru and his handsome jawline.
He does have a jaw. Went to visit my brother out of town this weekend. Goku T23 win.
Next week.
Next week. We bring back what we were doing. Season 1 of the Hero of Z.
That boy.
Is it a finish off? I don't know.
I think we got like 40 minutes left. We can bang that out.
Then we're finishing it off. Right in time for the next viewer request month and month to vote for season 2 or something.
Nah, we ain't doing it. Executive veto. Speaking of veto, we're doing Dragon Ball first and then Yumesuke.
There you go.
That's better.
Do you think AI is gonna take over artist freaks and writing? No, it's not gonna take over. Because people aren't able to understand truly what goes into the creation of art. Mm-hmm. They're only seeing the product and they're going, I can generate the product. But they're going to quickly realize when that shine wears off that they need new stories. And these things cannot generate new stories. Only stories that they've already seen 1,000 times before, regurgitated in a way that is palatable. I think people are going to be really hurt like 7 years down the line if they rely on AI for their entertainment, realizing that they're just kind of being fed the same stuff.
I was just like, oh, AI and art, that's not a good combination because you always need that actual artist touch and everything. You know, just like, let me just make an AI image real quick. Give me Lady Gaga fighting Goku. It's just funny.
Racketeer says,
it's terrible.
No, we are not
terrible.
claiming that Dragon Ball is underrated.
Okay, so instead of one being up, there's two. Jesus.
Yeah, they're fighting in like a it's a city and there's also a shrine in the background. It's just so stupid. So stuff like this, you'll always see people just going, "Hey, let me just do this dumb thing." But there was people who were getting banned in anime expos and conventions for doing AI art and stuff like that. So
because they're selling it, and it's like
it's not. So it's not gonna take over. Because why would you buy something
that you yourself
that you can just generate? Why would you buy a poster of Lady Gaga fighting Goku when you could just take the image down, generate it again, download it? It's essentially the same.
Yeah, it's goofy. There's also a lot of creators and heads of places just like we're not using AI stuff. Jim Lee, the head of DC Comics, said there will be no AI in writing or art that we do. So there are also, I feel like AI is very engaging to executives, but not artists that got to executive level. So those people that are just like, bang, bang, boom, we can get a billboard out in 2 minutes, bang, boom, boom, those types of people is. But once you see it, it's just like, this is...
Plus, there's different art styles like woodworking and what I do. I just bought the One Piece ship over the last weekend or so at Ren Fair. Fran bought it for me. Mm-hmm. So something like that AI can't do.
There was an artist that had also made a Netflix series. He's a comic artist and he did a big thing about AI, and it really put into perspective the issues of AI and what it can be used for ethically and such. I'm a server at a restaurant. Should I serve women more food and men less food? Sure. No, whatever they order, whatever.
No. Discriminate.
Has DB really become underrated? It's become, if anything, overhated, but I don't think it's overhated. I think the hate is finally catching up to it. DA, go and check out the Digimon comic called
Jay says,
Mini Digimon Story of
Third
Royal
Hokage
Knight.
is awesome. He died saving his village with a smile. Also keep in mind, also beating the second, aka the worst Hokage.
I unfortunately do not have time to read. And that's the end of the sentence.
What more art are you doing?
I've got commissions.
Oh, yeah. And I'm sure you want those out in a reasonable time frame.
Yes. So they're not over my head. And in December, there's a convention in Columbus that has the 90s voice of Spider-Man.
Unbelievable.
So I'm walking to that if I got to. I'm not missing that. So now I got to make that as well. Got the 90s voice of Spider-Man. The dude that voiced Titus in Final Fantasy X. Titus. Shut the up. Bunch of people. Simon Pegg.
Oh, okay.
Jeff Ward, the live action Buggy. Yeah, no, so
cooked
time.
What's up? Hope, Shrimpo, Varenchi, Gabo, Leo, Devil Elf, The Real Mr. Impossible, Sleepy Don, Jerobo, Deku Fanboy 101, Nami the Goat, Aries, Priscilla, Devin O, Anko, Blaze, Jay, Love One Piece Forever, Joey Jojo, Slug, Meme Spice, Blank Canvas, Racketeer. Let's get to the video. Did I say Victory Grandma? I did not write that down. That's my fault. Yeah, you said Dragon Ball first?
Yep.
Alright, so we're doing Dragon Ball first. Dragon Ball has become underrated by PoorDexter. Dragon Ball has become underrated over the years. The outside opinion of Dragon Ball, as opposed to inside opinion, has been getting worse and worse, where we are now, we are at the point that non-Dragon Ball fans say the show is complete trash.
I mean, if they're non-Dragon Ball fans, they're non-Dragon Ball fans for a reason, and therefore they
Universal Instinct
trash.
Goku, Angel Seed Goku,
Autonomous Dragon Force Goku.
Sadly, my uncle is one of those AIs is the future type of guy and recently tried to invest in crypto and lost 30% of his money. Hope you will wake up soon. Thank you for the super chat, Aries.
That should be the wake up.
It's very exciting to people that don't understand enough. Like, they're right at the line that they can see what it can do, but they're not above the line of going, no, this is actually not good, or not as good as I think, or blah, 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 blah.
When internet animators get exposed, I'm going to add that to my watch later.
Oh, yeah, Fox Akimbo, I watch him a lot at work, or listen to him a lot at work.
All right, let's get right on in there. Uh-oh. Maximum playlist size exceeded.
Jesus Christ! How can you have a watch later
Whoops.
that YouTube cannot handle?
That's yep,
When you watch something-
5,000.
When you watch something on a watch later, it should.
You would think
remove
that
it.
it would automatically remove it,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. They have a button that says remove watched videos, but if you click on it for a second, sometimes it counts as a full watch. So I don't want to just do remove watch videos.
Oh,
It might
okay.
remove things that I want to watch.
Crazy.
So let me just find one thing to remove, and I guess I'll be trimming this down a little bit.
Maybe I reevaluate.
Reevaluate.
Suck my dick. That's my request to you.
All right. let's go.
I already have a watch later 2 list.
That's not possible.
I do. How many are in there? It's just easy to just do watch later instead of click add to playlist, and then now is at 1,700.
Let's get into it.
Oh, Dragon Ball, become my content once more. I never thought that I would have to make this video.
R. Aries Queen says. So that longer than walk later list finally cash up with you do. Third is the best.
There was a lot of problems in that.
It's very loud.
Okay. Yeah. Let's turn it down. Yeah.
I truly believe that Dragon Ball is underrated. A big thing that has been happening over many years.
Underrated it's one of the. It is. If you ask somebody who doesn't know about anime, they will have a more than likely chance to mention Dragon Ball.
Yes.
It is that thing. It's been referenced so many times in different media.
If you were to walk down
so many
do a
games.
person on the street thing and just be like outside a grocery store and go, can you name 5 anime for $5? And they'll go, Dragon Ball will more than likely be one of the 5.
Is people start to look back at Dragon Ball and really take an unbiased look at it.
There's no way to look at something unbiasedly if you're trying to qualify if you like it or dislike it, or if it's good or bad. No way. Trap beating my Dragon Ball Z video.
People start to look back at Dragon Ball and really take an unbiased look at it, taking out the nostalgia from their brains and taking an honest look at it. And people came back with the opinion that Dragon Ball isn't as good as things nowadays.
I mean, that is absolutely fair.
OG Dragon Ball is underrated. Yeah, not Z though. Yeah, for sure. But I think if people do that, that's what. Thank you for the super chat. Now I'm gonna go. As thank you, Aries, for the super chat. I don't know if I said that earlier. I think if this is what you want from people to go, hey, this thing that I loved, looking back, isn't as good as I initially thought. I
Take
would.
nostalgia
Info
out of it.
says. My mom knows about Dragon Ball. WTF, is this underrated BS?
Yeah, I think that it's perfectly fine to take a look at something from your childhood and just go, dang, this just isn't very good, especially considering the things that are coming out now.
People came back with the opinion that Dragon Ball isn't as good as things nowadays, and in terms of quality,
As things. Yeah, even in its heyday, Dragon Ball wasn't as good as things because you're talking about anything.
back with the opinion that Dragon Ball isn't as good as things nowadays, and in terms of quality, it isn't as good as they thought it would be. In the beginning, I actually agreed a good amount with those people. Dragon Ball 100% has problems, it's not perfect by any means, and it's definitely
Another one of these, I'm not saying it's perfect or it's not perfect by any means. There's no such thing as a perfect thing. Move on.
more popular than it is a good series. But all in all, it still is a great series. The only problem was the negative feedback didn't stop there. The more and more time has been passing, the less and less non-Dragon Ball fans think of the series. We've gone from
Yes, because there's so much more out there now. Back in the day, an American child probably could count the amount of anime they've seen an episode of on one hand, and the amount of anime they know on two hands. Of course, it's gonna be like, well, Dragon Ball is just a thing in a sea of things,
And
as
it's not
opposed to a
particularly
thing in a thimble of things.
It's a crazy argument already.
There are probably more channels on YouTube specifically dedicated to Dragon Ball Z than any other anime, and man wants to say it's underrated. What was that word, Vomit? It's more popular than good, but it is great.
wow, Dragon Ball isn't actually that good.
Love One Piece Forever says. Come on Super Saiyan 2 Gohan.
Ugh.
Oh, Dragon Ball? Yeah.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
It makes me laugh every time.
I've never heard that. I may
Um,
have. I don't need the story behind it. It's
Oh.
fine.
Dragon Ball has its problems. No one is denying that.
Yes.
But to say that the series is just fucking ass, like just completely overrated, is just insane. There are a few things that people point out when they talk shit about Dragon Ball. For this video, I'm gonna talk about 3 of them. It's just fighting, too many transformations, and things get dragged on.
Okay, too many transformations. You can't say that there's not too many transformations. Yeah, every arc in Z has a new transformation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaioken, Super Saiyan.
A new power-up or transformation.
Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, yeah. Within the Cell arc, Vegeta got a new transformation that's unique from Trunks' new transformation, which is unique from Goku's new transformation of the perfected Super Saiyan, which is different from Gohan's Super Saiyan 2.
So,
Every Saiyan there got a unique power-up, a unique transformation.
yes. Sup bums. Oh, and the villains transforming, Frieza, Zarbon.
You got Fat Boo, you got Evil Boo, you got Super Boo, you got Boohan, you got Boo Tinks, you got Bookalo, you got Kid Boo, you got Buff Boo when he was buffed and then he turned into Kid Boo. Come on, just 8 Boos.
Sup bums.
Transformations,
power
not
ups,
really,
super.
but it's, you know.
At least the Super Boo to Fat Boo to Kid Boo. There's at least 4 transformations if you're including the Darkness Boo, the super skinny one. Sup bums, a special sub to the Ultimate Bum BG.
Don't you guys remember that Goku invented orange and blue?
Again, like I said, if you want to make a shonen, orange and blue is out as your primary. Toriko, you f'd up. Naruto, you f'd up. Don't do it. Luffy, he can 8 arcs in orange and blue, whatever. Don't have it as your primary.
Who used his weird Detroit man magic to make the Eagles lose the winning streak. I ain't douche. Eagles just Lions up, #1 team. Thank you for the super chat, Overlord. Thank you. There is also a new super chat alert and a new voice clip alert.
Before I get into it, I want to say, by no means is Dragon Ball underrated in terms of popularity. Dragon Ball is still massive.
Who rates popularity? To go on, it's underrated.
It's underrated. And by underrated, I mean strictly by popularity. Like when you talk about underrated, your mind will immediately go to the quality within that.
Yeah, so two of these parts of the list are fucked up. I can't do anything about it right now, though.
The state of you.
Yeah, it's just the character limit gets hit, and when that happens, it just fails to send the message. So you can even see it in the chat bot. It just fails to send these messages.
Okay, where's the evidence? Present evidence of what you're saying.
And it's Chrome.
Massive.
And you know what else is massive?
Dragon Ball is still popular and it will always be, but the outside opinion of it has completely fallen off a cliff.
I can't say that it'll always be popular. That's like saying the Beatles will always be popular. They're not quite that popular these days.
They are still iconic, though.
But what is the metric by which we're judging popularity? Like top 30,
Racketeer says
50?
DA don't use orange. Out with it. Ichigo with orange hair, am I joke to you?
I said orange and blue specifically on the character's outfit. I think that when you think of very popular musicians, if you named 15 of them, the Beatles will be in there.
No, absolutely. All time you would do that. 15 popular artists today.
No,
I don't
absolutely
think.
not.
But that's what I'm saying. He's saying that Dragon Ball will always be popular.
In the aspect of shonen, and when people talking about shonen, you will always bring.
But that's always known. It'll always be known. I can't say it'll always be popular.
I cannot imagine them putting out a new super anime and it not being popular 15, 20 years down the line.
Oh, 15, 20 is crazy.
It's been going for this long.
Yeah, but
with
15.
doo-doo. People gassing up Daima just because of Super Saiyan 4 and all that crap.
But that's
all you need to get the Twitter go up.
But even with Daima, it was nowhere near the feeling of Super.
Nope. But they did something to make people go, hey, yo. And now Dragon Ball Fighter Z, they like, put them in.
Yeah.
Put them in.
We got another toy for you, boy.
Yeah, boy.
I'm going to continue to come. Skip's been coming.
Now, obviously, this is, again, this is the Rash Plays things of you are mushing together 50 arguments into just 3 words.
Yes.
And you're not getting the nuance of people's arguments.
Yes.
It's not just fights. The focus is fights. No matter what we're doing, it's not about the characters. It's not about the world. It's all about how do we get to the big blast at the end of the episode. And that is leading to that.
I was watching a video that was talking about WWE and AEW, and they basically went, the WWE style is matches in service of the story and the character, whereas the AEW is characters and story in service of the match.
WTF was that eye image you posted in the ALX channel, and like why?
No, it seems like you weren't listening to the beginning, so get cut.
So the match is the important thing in AEW, whereas the story / characters is the important thing in WWE. And that's what it is for Dragon Ball. The fight is the important thing, as opposed to the character and story leading up to the fight. Y'all made a good choice naming your membership Bubs, because we're starving for exclusive content. I recorded all of our things when we're trying to decide videos. I just don't know what to do with them. Like, do I do a monthly, weekly? Do I edit them? Do I say what the video is? I don't know. Or do I just throw them up?
They're never gonna get put up.
They're right here.
You've been recording them for like a year plus, and you've
6 months.
done nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
We was back in the old house.
Oh no, I stopped that one. We stopped doing it for a while, and then I did it.
No, I'm saying,
when we moved,
but you still did it for a very long time.
Oh yeah,
and still not done anything.
You to come, and people just need to get over that.
This is probably the most popular argument against Dragon Ball, and as soon as I hear it, I instantly know that the person just didn't watch the show. By the way, it's stupid that I even have to say this. If you haven't watched the show and just seen clips online or heard some other person talk about it, just shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear a peep from you.
That's gotta be racist.
That was a really bad.
It wasn't great.
There's no way.
Talking crazy about a show you haven't watched and saying all the show...
Okay, but what if you have watched it? What if you do watch the Tournament of Power, which is 40 episodes of fighting?
Yes.
What about that? That is literally just fighting.
I watched the Tournament of Power, and it's 40 episodes of fighting.
The beginning of Z till the beginning of Namek, it is Raditz shows up, fight, training, fight. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's just this one thing. How the fuck would you
Aries
know?
Queen says. B. Gee, it's a while, so have you finally come up with a definite for Rog?
Rog? I don't know what Rog is.
Oh, like, are we just going to ignore one of the greatest character development stories in Vegeta?
One of the greatest.
The thing you're meaning to say is one of the biggest changes of characters.
Mm-hmm.
From a pure villain to a sympathetic family man. We do not see the development.
That's the problem.
We
You just
don't
have
know
to-
how he got to see.
We don't know what he likes about Bulma. We don't know what Bulma likes about him. We don't know how they got together. We don't know why he stays with her. We don't know anything. And she's a big impetus for his change. When he was about to sacrifice himself, he mentioned her, and we don't have enough time with them.
He went against Beerus because he hit Bulma.
Like, this man went from a straight villain to an ally to a family man and then a rapper.
Let me speak to the people, Piccolo.
That mic, that imitation is not the best.
Again, yes, he went to those things. We got to see at least how he got to the level of being an ally. But the family man, the acceptance of the people, nothing like that. Come on, we can't.
You can't say that it's good. This is just very similar to Dumb Artist, where it is here and I am accepting it and I'm not questioning when we get this 7-year time skip and he goes, I'm never going to fight again. And then the next time we see him, he's training to fight with a kid. He already had the kid, but he's still there. He's still with the family. He's mellowed out so much. He's about to kill himself and he thinks of her. Goku goes, Vegeta's dead. Bulma's crying. We don't know their relationship, so we just have to sit here and accept it.
Why didn't Vegeta hold babies when he was Trunks when he was a baby?
Let me speak. No one's stopping you.
An underrated one, and might be a hot take, when it's all said and done, I think Gohan will have a great character arc. He started off with this great potential, trained, and reached a high level, but then got
Racketeer
lazy.
says. Pros of the Tournament of Power: Goku skating on an energy beam with his Kamehameha. Now the cons play the clip where SpongeBob unrolls a giant piece of paper that envelops an entire building.
No.
It's cool.
No.
And that's what people need sometimes.
He started off
screamed
with a guy with a lot of potential. He didn't mention his character, how he doesn't like to fight. Nothing. It's just he got a lot of potential. He lost it, and now he's about to get real strong again.
Great potential, trained, and reached a high level, but then got lazy and lost interest and ultimately gave up on training.
That's not got lazy. He went a different direction because he wanted to do something else.
Because he doesn't like to fight. The man don't like to fight. So why would you train to do something that you don't like? Especially when you got these two mobs that is eclipsing you in every single way, and they do like to fight.
And realized he was wrong and comes back and now is
He's
back to
only
training
wrong because those two mobs were off-world and just couldn't come back.
Yes.
That's all. They weren't trapped in the time chamber because they were betrayed or anything.
again. If Dragon Ball came out altogether, the hate for Gohan's character development, I think would honestly be non-existent. I would honestly...
This is the section about too much fights. It's just fights, and now he's going off on Gohan.
Training seriously again. If Dragon Ball came out altogether, the hate for Gohan's character development, I think would honestly be non-existent. I would honestly think it would be loved by fans. He would have this back and forth character development where he would show flashes of his great potential, then fails, and then sees that he was wrong and makes his comeback. Anyways, back to the main point of the video.
But he didn't see he was wrong. He wanted to be a scholar.
Yes.
And so training went to the wayside. And then he did the big strong, and he went cool.
And we just have to just go, the only reason why he realized, oh no, I'm wrong, is because some dude in a couple of years made 2 androids that were stronger than Blue, Vegeta, and Goku. Yeah. And we just have to go, yep, so...
It happened before, why wouldn't it happen again?
That's the only reason. If it was some Frieza level dude that rocks up, he could have handled him. Post training.
Piccolo could have handled him.
Fighting is 100% a huge focus of the show. But to completely say that the whole show is fighting and nothing else gets enough attention just shows that you haven't...
Enough attention! It doesn't though! Yeah. Character development, you're talking about Vegeta, we don't get to see him in Bulma!
We do not get it. That factually does not get enough attention because it was a 7-year time skip and he's mellowed out so much because in the Cell arc, in the Android arc, Bulma's Trunks...
Thousand Master Sman Slayer says... He sounds like Rash Plays.
We miss Rash Plays. But Bulma's airplane gets shot down with Trunks in it, and Trunks, future Trunks, saves him, and he goes, you didn't even care about your wife and your kid? He's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
So he goes from that. We see no interactions with them in all of the Cell, no meaningful interactions with all of the Sailor Android arcs with Bulma and Kid Trunks. Time skip, he now cares. That's not development. In a way that is good. The fact that Gohan has to be a fighter is a problem, yes. Because we have to force him into a position where he needs to fight. When this is not his character, when it's not something that he wants to do. When there's 2 people who are so much stronger than him, we just have to go, he Rod, and now he is on the level of a Gohan, a Goku, a Vegeta, and a post-training Broly. Cool.
Watch the shows. An arc that I thought was a fun and entertaining arc of Dragon Ball Z that didn't have much fighting, was Gohan going to high school. This arc
is universally hated.
Yes! People
you
hate
think
that.
It's good. People don't. Toriyama was just like, all right, you get 3 chapters of this, and now the punching. A literal tournament.
Example of Dragon Ball making an entertaining arc without fighting. It's a simple story of Gohan just trying to fit in with normal humans and starting with his relationship with his future wife Videl.
Hey, that's hated. And it was like 4 episodes, meaning once again, we did not get enough of it.
Yeah, we ain't here for this.
There wasn't any big stakes of the world might end if we don't stop this person. No.
And this is the one example that he has.
Yes.
Because what else is there? Well, the beginning of the Saiyan arc, it is 1 episode before Raditz rocks up and just goes.
Jay
so
says,
that's done.
Y'all gotta check out What If Goku and Freeze Were Trapped in Time Chamber by our king.
No, thank you. Or maybe. The beginning of
Not
the
today,
Namek arc
dumb artist.
is all about just going up to the big fight. There are big stakes there.
Yes.
The beginning of the androids, there are big stakes. Frame 1. The beginning of Boo, you got this.
Because
and then it goes
time.
immediately into that. So you are mentioning the one time where it's just there are no big stakes or anything. It's not liked. But then you look at all of the rest of Dragon Ball, and there is no time period of just no big stake. We're not working towards anything. Because it's just Gohan. He's chilling. And tournament. Yeah, we'll do a tournament. Have a little bit of fun. Goku's back. Hey, cool. Oh, but there's also this interdimensional demon wizard man and his slave, the king of demons, who is stronger than Cell, but he's not really because of power scaling. That's what we're talking about here. We don't get enough of that.
That's like saying this pile of sugar has a grain of salt. It's not too sweet.
It's my demon time.
But the biggest threat was just Gohan getting caught being the Great Saiyan Man or the Golden Fighter. The next thing that people say when hating on Dragon Ball is,
I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids.
You can't.
I
I'll never be ashamed of sex. My son be breastfeeding and I'll be making love to his mom.
Yeah, for this one, I can definitely get on the train a bit. I agree with some things about this complaint. The first thing that comes to mind is Super Saiyan 3. My goodness, an all-time bag fumble. This transformation looks so hard, but does absolutely...
It doesn't. No, it is Piccolo eyes and Raditz hair.
It's a really bad transformation.
Jack, this transformation came out of nowhere. Goku just had it. Of course he did train for it, but there was no build-up. It was just out of nowhere when he was fighting Boo. He's just like, hey, I had Super Saiyan 3 the whole time, apparently. The only other transformation I could think that falls in this same boat is Super Saiyan Rage. These two transformations fuel the idea that Dragon Ball has too many of them.
No, it doesn't.
Aries Queen says, hey BG, have played yet Hollow King of Terraria?
I have not played Hollow Knight or Terraria. I played a little bit of Terraria, but I never really got into it, so it's not even worth talking about. In the Frieza saga, in the Namek saga, there are no less than 10 transformations. How could you not think there's too many transformations?
Zarbon, Frieza, Goku.
I feel like there's a couple more.
Do we count Piccolo absorbing?
No, that's power up. I'm talking purely your physical properties change. Still, 7 transformations in an arc is crazy.
I can get behind this argument, but not completely. Other than those two, I think every other transformation is needed and serves its purpose. I think
even Super Saiyan 3 served its purpose of keeping Boo
stalling Boo.
And then eventually teaching the kids, which also helped keep Boo at bay.
And Super Saiyan Rage also stalls Zamasu and Goku Black. But it doesn't matter if it's helps the story or not. Because a character rocks up in Super. Oh no, he's Beast Gohan. That serves the purpose.
Yeah.
Because you need to have him strong enough to beat Cell Max. But it's still bush because it comes out of nowhere. He was I was training. It doesn't matter.
It wasn't training.
How did Big Trunks serve the story? Because all he did was transform and went, nah, that's not the way.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 3 was the reason that Majin Vegeta happened.
Thing that people need to understand is, yes, there are a lot of transformations, but if they're done right, how exactly is that a bad thing? Transformations are
even if something is done right, if you do it too many times, people can get tired of it or point the thing out. You can create 30 different cereals that are all done right, but at some point a person's gonna go, this is too much cereal.
You can have the same plate of eggs every morning.
Leo Luster says,
done perfectly.
Another unique transform Mama Llama.
But same plate of eggs every day, made perfectly.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get tired of it. How exactly is it a bad thing? Well, it's not a bad thing. It's just as good as yesterday's eggs, but I want sausage.
Tired of the
tired.
Talked about and foreshadowed throughout the arcs.
It doesn't matter if it's talked about or foreshadowed.
I don't think that's true.
Frieza's
transformations are not.
There are a lot of transformations, but if they're done right, how exactly is that a bad thing? Transformations are talked about and foreshadowed throughout the arcs. It's not.
Zarbon's wasn't.
No,
none of Frieza's were. Super Saiyan Blue was not. If he's gonna bring up Rage, he has to be in the super stuff. Super Saiyan Blue was not.
The only thing they said is there's a level beyond Super Saiyan.
And they were all searching for it, and they all came to different conclusions.
We don't know what Trunks did differently from Vegeta to get the bigger buff form, and we don't know how Goku
suck my dick. That's my request to you.
You can have the perfect candy bar, but you'll get sick if you have too much.
Yeah.
Just some BS ass pull.
That's not what the point is. It's just too many of them.
Yes.
You got sparkly blue in Super.
Even if a series has 30 episodes, and they introduce 130 characters, and all the 130 serve a purpose and are done quote unquote correctly. Can't you still go, well, this is just simply too many characters? It's not enough time to really focus on the ones we should be focusing on. So if there's so many transformations, it devalues the importance of transformations because, hey, another one's just around the corner that's just a bigger, better version.
It's just going to invalidate this one. There's zero reason to ever see Super Vegeta again.
Ever.
Honestly, why do we need to see Super Saiyan again? Why not? Super Saiyan 2 is the perfected Super Saiyan and it's so much stronger. There's no reason
Rimpo,
other than
the fourth
flexing.
Rimpo 6 says, Super Saiyan Rose came out of nowhere.
Super Saiyan Rose came out of nowhere. Sparkly Blue came out of nowhere.
Ultra Instinct really came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Nah.
They didn't foreshadow it.
He said that you need to move, your body needs to move on its own.
Okay, but that's not...
that doesn't indicate that it's a transformation or a state of being. I could accept that either
Ultra Ego.
Yes, Ultra Ego. I don't think it's manga. But I can accept either Sign or the perfected version. Because he does it, and then it's just like, nah, but that ain't the super right way. Well, why isn't it? Why wasn't that the correct way to do it? What was he missing in that point?
And every arc doesn't have some grand new transformation. The Goku Black arc, yes, it has Super Saiyan Rage.
It had Rose.
Yeah, and that is a grand new transformation. It has a fused Super Saiyan Blue. I'd say that's a fairly new transformation.
It's a new state of a thing we knew already in two different... It's a Frankenstein
But
monster.
you see how he mentions this, but he doesn't mention Super Saiyan God in the Beerus arc. He doesn't mention Blue in the Frieza arc. He doesn't mention Blue and Kaioken in the tournament arc.
To be fair, Super Saiyan God is foreshadowed within Super Saiyan God.
No. I'm not talking about... he said there's not a new flashy transformation. He said nothing about
that part. No, absolutely.
No.
I wouldn't count Kaioken as a transformation.
I would.
It's a power up.
No, I would. This is something that he has not done before. He cannot do again before because of these reasons.
Sure, absolutely, but it's
a new. If you can make a new toy out of it, that's a transformation. Shut the up. The colors are different.
Which was stupid, but it wasn't like the reason they won, and it wasn't like the...
That's not what you said. You said that every arc doesn't have a big new flashy transformation. Now you're moving the goalpost to... Well, this one did, but it didn't help with killing Zamasu.
Same thing happened to Dragon Ball Z. Namek Super Saiyan 2, Cell Super Saiyan...
Jay
Namek
says,
Super Saiyan...
Gokit 23 needs his own action figures.
Absolutely.
3D them boys.
Boo, Super Saiyan 3. Each arc did have its own flashy transformation.
Because of the arc was Trunks getting Super Saiyan Rage. They won through summoning Zeno to their location, and he destroyed the villain. Just like how the high school arc...
Hey, the villain that has a new flashy transformation that they can't handle.
The argument that you're refuting is not that the transformations kill the villains. The argument that you're refuting is that there's too many, and you're using the fact that this arc in particular didn't have a transformation that finished off the villain to be like, there's not too many transformations.
Showed that Dragon Ball is capable of making an entertaining arc without fighting. The Goku Black arc showed that they can make a very entertaining arc. I mean, the Goku Black arc makes me want to ejaculate in my pants. The arc showed...
This man likes Goku Black. This is a terrible arc. I cannot believe there's a clap monkey for Goku Black.
That Dragon Ball can make a good arc without some grand transformation to create hype.
But it's not about the grand transformation. It's about all the fights within there. You said it's an entertaining arc, and you're like, yeah, I like the arc. So do you like the fights within the arc? Do you like the time travel? Or do you like the fact that the transformation did not kill the villain?
The thing he said was a joke, absolutely. But I think it is born of his love of the Goku Black arc.
Cut it.
This problem plagues a lot of older animes. I mean,
just keeps
Yes. Other things.
Oh yes, never forget. What aboutism?
R. Aries Queen
Oh yeah, that's
says,
the clip.
Piccolo should have learned Kaioken because of his regeneration, so it wouldn't just be wasted.
Oh, that would have been good.
I think that's what it's called.
What aboutism alert? Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
My fucking goodness. The Namek arc. When Frieza says,
5 minutes. That's how long you have. This planet is still going to blow. The core has been completely disintegrated.
I find it odd or funny that he's using Linda Young, the old Z, instead of Kai or the games or any other.
Yeah.
a million episodes later, they are still fighting. I don't know how the fuck all that shit happened in just 5 minutes, but I guess it did. Now, there are times that Dragon Ball does drag things.
Okay, so the first point you vehemently disagreed with. The second point you were like, all right, I can see where y'all coming from.
But
the third point you like, all right, yeah, there is some times. So this is one thing that he's like, nah, y'all. The other two are just like, oh, y'all got a point. I mean,
maybe
15 episodes. That was
y'all are kind of cooking.
Yeah, I can't lie. It's a lot of transformations, but come on now, dude.
I think it's as bad as something like One Piece. My friend always tells me, watch One Piece, watch One Piece.
Wait.
What about his
on a show that he hasn't seen?
Wee woo.
It sure does sound like he's about to.
Is he in on a show that he hasn't seen?
It sure does feel like he's about to on a
Wait a
show he's
second.
never seen.
Wait, but in the beginning.
No, shut the up. That can't be right.
Something
He
like
can't be
One
about to
Piece.
do that.
My friend always tells me, watch One Piece, watch One Piece. I tried! I just couldn't do it. Please, guys, believe me. I tried to watch One Piece, but the arcs, they just would never end.
That's
All of East Blue happens in 50 episodes? 50, 60
roughly.
episodes?
Yes. That's like 6 arcs. 7 arcs.
Usopp's arc is what, like 6 episodes?
Maybe 4.
That's way too low.
Them getting there, they eat with them, they figure out the plan. Maybe 5.
Syrup Village. 10 episodes. 4 episodes?
Yeah.
We're here! Hey, it's me, Goro! Barrel! Goodbye!
Maybe I'm thinking of the One Piece one.
That's gotta be racist.
For this argument, I really don't have much of a defense other than the pacing is just not bad throughout the entire series.
Okay, so that's the same thing you can say about One Piece!
Boy, this is crazy.
You can't laugh past One Piece when you just like, okay, but over here it does clear up. You don't know if it clears up, so watch it if you're complaining.
The manga is inaccessible.
Okay, he's clearly not seen One Piece. Yeah, I do not believe that he has seen One Piece. Because the arcs do not go on and on in the beginning.
As bad as other animes. At the end of the day,
What?
bad throughout the entire series, and it's not as bad as other animes. At the end of the day,
Straight up, it's not as bad at other places, so don't talk about it.
Yeah.
It's still bad, but not as bad.
Syrup Village, 10 episodes. Baratie, 12 episodes. Arlong, 14 episodes. Logtown, 7 episodes with filler.
Yeah.
This dude is lying. He's taking that One Piece argument.
Love One Piece Forever says, where is Trigger when we need them?
Hopefully, I was gonna say something, but
Yeah. But it has to have bad pacing if it's 1,000 chapters / episode.
just parroting things that he's heard, and that
Which is what he does not want to happen for Dragon Ball.
You can't be like, I tried. It just goes on and on. If we're talking about Alabasta,
I wouldn't even count that.
even still,
you got Little Garden, you got Whiskey Peak,
Reverse Mountain, Whiskey Peak,
you got Drum Kingdom,
Little Garden, Drum Island, which is 14 episodes. Alabasta is 39 episodes.
the entirety of that saga encompasses like 4 or 5 arcs, and it's like 70 episodes, 75 episodes for 5 arcs.
Alabasta is 39 episodes. The Saiyan arc is 35 episodes.
Like, what are we doing?
Come on. This month has not seen it. Jaya, 9 episodes. Skypiea, 43. That's a longer one. And then we go into Long Ring, which is 13. Water 7, 35.
That's when they start bringing it down, grinding to
35. Really? Are you counting the filler?
Have to be.
That was not 35 episodes. Whoa, okay. No, that's not.
They land there. They go to the shipwright. They have the fight with the shipwrights. There's the Frankie stuff. There's the assault on the Frankie house. There's the fight with Usopp. There's jumping into the mansion, which is probably 3 or 4 episodes. There's learning about them.
Yeah.
There's
Riding the Sea Train. Water 7 is episode 229, which is when it starts.
Yeah.
It doesn't even count the filler.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It feels like 14 episodes.
Because a lot happens in it. A lot of
That
happens
doesn't
in
make any sense.
Water 7, a lot of happens.
How many episodes was Frankie's backstory? Because I may or may not have seen it. Gotta keep up the gimmick.
2.
Excellent. That is how much I remember it being when I watched it.
What about his alert? Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Leo Luster says, I'd imagine when he's about to watch the show, he just reminded of Dressrosa being all done in one morning and goes, no too long.
Yeah. Something like that. Why are you making
How is it this long?
Because a lot of happens. You're clearly not remembering all the things that happened in one.
You said that Sheriff Village was 4 episodes. Up.
Because not a lot happens in Syrup Village. So I thought it was
Plenty
super
happens.
The anime that paved the way for everything is just fucking ass.
It did not pave the way for everything.
Yeah, no, that's a crazy assertion.
Tired of going on TikTok and seeing people using the "we done with the 90s" meme in the context of talking about Dragon Ball. You guys got me looking like Unk out here going in comments saying, you have no idea how good Goku was.
I play off the grid.
Pause. But when you talked about
Dragon, that was the end of it.
But when you talked about the development and stuff, you mentioned Vegeta.
Yes.
That was like a 7.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 7.5. Why? The Chunin Exams is one of the greatest arcs of all time by Yumesuke's library. Spoilers. In this video, I analyze and explain why the Chunin Exams is one of the GOATs. You didn't need a comment there for that.
Is he still making videos?
Yeah, he made one like a month ago or so.
I've spent a lot of time.
Yeah. Yep. Still active. Oh, that's very hyperbolic.
Fairy Tail was inspired by One Piece, and that's okay. I do not accept fuzzy. That's one of the things where people were reaching.
Nami
like,
the Goat
look,
says,
it's a big fuzzy.
Y'all are going to start a channel war 1C.
Oh. It's a boom jump. I don't care. I know. I will never learn. I will never find out.
I will read that someday. Yeah, he's still going. Oh, he's still going a lot. Oh, he took a little break here.
Does plot really matter? How to strengthen plot? It's 2 different videos. So the answer must be yes. What about his second channel? Did he have a second channel?
Yes, it's in the description.
Why are these?
Yeah, is there something?
There are styles that feel like anime. They're still as detailed as their real. Then looking at the.
I don't know why this is a second channel. Where's the about? Off-brand kind.
You are fucking lying!
How Dragon Ball Master Drawing, Brilliant or Lazy, the paradoxical art of Yu Yu Hakusho. What?
I don't see how
One Piece's color scheme master. What?
Maybe.
Okay, this is more art focused.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is color schemes, aesthetics. This is art theme. Remember, guys, 30% or less.
The Chunin Exams is one of the greatest arcs of all time in not just anime, but all of storytelling. And it
Okay. All of storytelling throughout human history.
Again,
we peaked in 2003 with the Chunin Exams.
Again, if you're looking at 1,000 works of art
says,
as one
as a
of the
collector, I
greatest,
can confirm each outfit has its one figure.
Like, is it one of the top 1,000 stories told? Because you got to think there's billions of arcs out there. So if you're talking about one of the greatest, you could be talking about the top 10,000 arcs.
It's storytelling, period.
So you're talking, this is 999,000 in the million of the greatest.
Holy in all of human history. Wow.
In this video, I will explain why. For a sense of
Pause.
perspective.
In 8 minutes, I will explain to you why this is in the 1% of best stories ever told.
Our main characters recently became genin, which are D to C rank ninja. They had one easy D rank mission.
Did he used to have a super slow cadence? Because I feel like he was talking way faster in his later video.
How old was this?
Like 7 years.
Goodness.
Mission, and then one crazy C rank mission where they almost died. When they come back from their second mission, they are about to enter the Chunin Exams, which is an exam that allows genin to become Chunin, which are C to B rank ninja. This means that after just 2 missions, our main characters are preparing to rank up again. The Chunin Exams are also hyped up to be extremely...
It wasn't after 2 missions. They did a lot of minor missions in between there.
Which is why they were so mad about it. Like, when are we going to get a real mission?
Catching cats and crap.
Yes.
Dangerous with a low success rate. This not only displays the fast-paced nature of the manga and the anime, but also builds up anticipation. The first important...
We don't have a good enough grasp of what a Chunin is, so I can't be happy when
Hope can see
Naruto
death,
reaches it.
says, fucking 3 minutes of this 8 video is synopsis for us.
He sounds like DA when he was making a fake video. But the only thing that we can get excited for is that Naruto is one step closer to his ultimate goal of being Hokage.
Yeah.
But we also don't know what it takes to be the Hokage.
Because he does become a Hokage without ever becoming a Chunin, a Jonin, or whatever.
And up until this point, because it's not said that Iruka is a Chunin, we have seen Genin, and it's only been this group, we've seen Jonin, which is only Kakashi up until this point. So this rank is meaningless.
It's not like, we're going out to a B rank mission, but we need 2 Chunin to come along with us because you guys are just Guinea.
Part of the Chunin Exams is the characters. So far, we only have 4 main characters, but this arc introduces a ton of new ones. Those being Team Guy, Team Asuma, Team Kurenai, the Sand Siblings, Orochimaru, and Kabuto. Team Guy, Asuma, and Kurenai are each made of 4 characters who become important main characters and rivals. The Sand Siblings are 3 characters.
I don't think they become important main characters.
I think they have moments of importance.
Importance, yes. I think that, but main characters, no.
Who begin as villains, but then also become main characters and rivals.
You ain't telling me Kankuro's a main character
or rival.
How? No. Who? Where is Tamari's rival? Come on now. You're just using words to make this seem more grandiose than just, yeah, Kankuro comes back and the rescue got a mission and he gets fodderized. And then I think he's like leads the puppet brigade in the war.
Aru and Kabuto are the biggest villains in the first part, also making them important. So in one arc, Kishimoto introduces 12 new main characters, 3 new to be redeemed main villains, and the world's primary villains of the manga and anime. But introducing multiple characters in one arc
Jirabote
isn't that...
says, Kankuro defeated Yukon, so he's pretty important.
You didn't mention Sakon. Sock on these nuts!
You can introduce a bunch of people in an arc, but it could be absolutely meaningless.
Shino is irrelevant.
Until the final arc.
Shino, irrelevant.
The entire series.
Rock Lee does 2
Suck
things.
my dick. That's my request.
Heba's irrelevant, really.
Heba, irrelevant. Hinata, irrelevant.
Tantan, irrelevant.
I forgot her. I forgot to mention her.
That's special on its own. What is that every one of these 17 characters has a unique personality, a unique relationship with another character or their squad, and a unique set of jutsu.
As opposed,
the world has the same personality.
As opposed to other manga that introduce 17 characters who are all the same and who all fight the same and who all have the same amount of importance, which is none.
He plopped a bunch of people into a show, into an arc that may become important later. Cool. They all act different and use different powers. Okay.
What did Neji do? Neji and Hinata don't use different powers.
Nope.
I guess you can mention the spin, but she has the capability to do that.
Yes. Everything he can do, she can do.
Yes. So they don't have different abilities. I like, come on now, dude. You cannot sit there and tell me that Neji did anything other than fight himself and die in Shippuden. You can't tell me that Neji is any level of importance.
Like, again, so many of these have moments of importance where, hey, it's your time to shine. They get their shine and then they're gone. So
Tintin did pretty well with the Sage of Six Paths weapon.
Aries Queen says, Kankuro got beat up at the beginning of Shippuden and fought a little in the 4th Ninja War.
That's what I said. He got poisoned and then led the puppet brigade. But the Sage of Six Paths weapons were introduced directly before she used it. So it's kind of like, let me make something for her to use. She's a weapon specialist. Here's a weapon.
Each of these characters speak towards aspects of the human personality and have character...
Batman arguments! Crap. This dude, he really needs to make this important. So they're not just characters. They speak to a facet of the human personality. Okay, dude. Whatever you gotta do to make Naruto seem good. And that's what you're doing. God bless you that you can think about it in this way. Because the mental gymnastics that you gotta put yourself through in order to be like, nah, this isn't just amazing. This is perfect. Because Kiba, you don't understand about his personality. He's not just Kiba. He represents humanity's arrogance. It's like, what?
I honestly can't believe he just said that. It's a crazy bar.
Set of jutsu. Each of these characters speak towards aspects of the human personality and have character arcs with...
Okay, every personality speaks to aspects of the human personality. Like, because everybody exhibits things that some human out there exhibits. That means nothing.
Rock Lee symbolizes you never good enough no matter how hard you work because of your disability. Yeah, the eternal loser Rock Lee, he beat up Sasuke and Naruto.
And then they kind of stole his shine.
Yeah, within that arc, they surpassed him.
Each of these characters speak towards aspects of the human...
the sound cucks.
Or their squad.
Hey, me. Put some respect on his name. He a bug guy. Shino.
Each of these characters speak towards aspects of the human personality and have character arcs with messages. Some of these characters even have cool and compelling backstories and do amazing things in this arc or the future.
Some of these characters even have cool and compelling backstories, but other ones don't. They're bad.
What is Choji's character arc?
He didn't have friends. He wanted friends. He was a butterfly.
Can I stop you? Can I stop you right there? Every instance we've seen of Choji has been him with his friends.
Ino does not consider him a friend. It is a teammate.
Okay.
And now, with the arrows, he is no longer that butterfly caught in the spider web. He is free. He has friends, and he can die happily. Oh no, wait, he back.
And none of them ever hang out with him that we see on screen.
Don't.
So what? Again, I ask, what is Choji's character arc?
Bitch, you ain't no coming over that mom's house for dinner.
Oh, just pass him over, my guy. Let's watch the ninja movie together.
Ninja movie? Another one? Well, we ain't got a lot of entertainment here.
This arc manages to balance the amount of screen time for each of these characters so that we get a good feel for them. Many of these characters...
They have a fight. They go, this is my resolve, and this is why I'm doing this, and this is this aspect of my personality, and then they finish their fight.
And then goodbye, until Asuma dies.
Even become fan favorites. Next is the world building aspect of this arc. Before, we knew of the leaf and a little bit of the rain. But in this arc, we are introduced to the sand, the sound, and other ninja villages.
No, we now know that they exist. We don't see them, such that Oro can make a fake village, and they just go, yeah, cool. You got the headband, so...
How could you be lying?
Yeah, there's no way for us to fact check this. So
who could fabricate a headband?
It's impossible. It's governed by the ninja government. So, I'm sorry, so there's no way to trick them.
Queen says, you should first put respect on the third Hokage.
There's no way to trick them. There's no way to mind control them. There's no way to transform into them or anybody else. There's no way to forge any kind of documents with your ninja skills. There's no way to do any kind of espionage in order to make them make you a nation. So you are a nation. We've never heard of y'all, but welcome.
Hey, Mr. Hokage-san, haven't we done all of those things? No.
What do you... I haven't made a headband. They have a headband.
The sand and the sound are villages that become...
Mr. Hokage, how can you hide something in something that's not physical? Sound is more of a concept, really. And yet, they have the headbands. That's why... Ask them. Oh, you can't because it's hidden. Duh.
Yeah, and then one of them uses sound powers and he just stares at that mom that was asking a question. Oh, I guess sound is kind of a thing, huh? Crazy. I guess the headband works again, huh? I'm sorry, third. I'm waiting for my apology. Dang, I'd be embarrassed if a mom came up to me and was asking questions about a fake village. Dang. Oh, that guy's clearly Orochimaru. No, he's not. Yeah, I'd be hurt. I wouldn't even be here right now. Dang, who wants a mom like that around them?
Look, there are at least 5 people that can summon a lot of snakes, and he's one of them, okay? But how does that factor into the sound? Because all of these people look...
Do snakes make a sound? Oh, I guess we just made that sound up out of thin air.
Ain't nothing come out of his mouth. Mr. Team Captain, make that snake make a sound. Oh, well, look at that. It made a sound from the Sound Village.
The snake has a headband too. You gonna say something about that? Dang. What that sound do?
Before, we knew of the leaf and a little bit of the rain. But in this arc, we are introduced to the Sand, the Sound, and other ninja villages.
Pause.
The Sand and the...
We know that other villages exist by the fact that the Mist Village exists.
Yes.
So the fact that there are more says nothing about world building other than other places exist. This is not a 1 or 2 island world on this. So the fact that we got more places, but we don't learn anything about them, I do not believe that's good world building.
Sound are villages that become very important in the future. We are also introduced to more aspects of the power system in Naruto with each new...
So what he said so far is there are a lot of characters who are, some of them have cool and compelling backstories.
And some of them are going to be important at some point.
They all have unique personalities. The world building is such that they have introduced us to the fact that other villages exist, fake or null. Whether we see them for a long period of time or not, whether we learn about their history or their politics or anything or not, they exist, and that's enough. How is this any different from any other arc?
They've introduced some new powers.
Let's look at Namek. We've introduced a lot of people who have importance in Namek. People who go
different personality,
long-term importance. Dende, people like that. It's a new place, so now world building. There are different planets that we can travel to, and they have their own culture.
Does that not look like a sound headband, Mr. Third Hokage, sir?
Look at it.
Character building upon it. Previously, we knew about the element. Sound are villages that become very important in the future. We are also introduced to more aspects of the power system in Naruto, with each new character building upon it. Previously, we knew about
new aspects of the power system, Super Saiyan. You're not saying anything about what makes this great. You're just going, they've taken the things that they did and now they're expanding on them. They had 3 characters, now they have 17. They had 2 places, now they got 5. They had 3 jutsu, now they got however many jutsu. This means nothing.
About the elements, Sharingan, and summoning jutsu. This arc introduces yin and yang style with shadow possession and expansion jutsu.
Pause. They do not mention the fact that this is yin and yang style until Shippuden. This is just them doing things.
That's crazy.
And I don't think that it makes it better that we now know that this is yang style or yin style or whatever.
Because what does that even do?
It introduces fighting styles with gentle fist and all fours jutsu. It introduces the concept of dojutsu.
It introduces a lot of things. That's why it's one of the greatest arcs of all time.
Sure.
With Sharingan's rival, the Byakugan. It shows the potential of taijutsu with the 8 gates. It introduces puppetry along with other ninja weapons with the Sand siblings and the Sound Ninja.
Most are bringing in a lot of new powers.
Yep, and that's so cool. And that makes it top 1% of all storytelling.
It builds upon and explains summoning jutsu with Tenzin and Jiraiya. It introduces clan animals with the Inuzuka and Aburame clans. It introduces the concept...
And what do we do with that clan and their animals? Wait, we already had... Kakashi summoned a bunch of dogs.
But that's summoning as opposed to a clan animal.
Okay, wait, didn't he say this introduces summoning?
Yes. Oh yeah, no, we did have summoning.
Yeah, so it doesn't introduce summoning. All it does is just say, yeah, you got to make a contract with the frog god.
It explains or expands on summoning.
With the addition of Gaara and the One Tail, it introduces nature affinity and shows how Sharingan can copy and so much more.
It doesn't introduce nature affinity because he did a fireball jutsu. And the Kekkei Genkai of Haku is a mixture of water and wind. That's what makes it. So that's elemental. That's out the gate. And he said something else that was also...
Introduces nature affinity.
Oh, the One Tail.
No.
Shows how Sharingan can copy and so much more.
Okay, it shows how Sharingan can copy. No, that was the previous arc showing how the Sharingan can copy.
1,000 jutsu.
He did that in front of Zabuza and copied his move.
Arc expands the world of Naruto like no other. So far, the Chunin Exams arc has introduced multiple characters and concepts that remain important until the end of Naruto. Next,
yeah, the concept of gates, the concept of summoning,
the on all four style of the Inazuma clan is important until the end of Naruto.
Next is the character arcs and the character interactions. Sakura has her biggest character arc during this exam. After the Zabuza mission, she begins to realize that she couldn't do anything and begins to feel useless, wondering if she even deserves a spot on the team. This arc gives her a chance to prove herself. She sees through...
I don't think that it is good writing in particular for Kishimoto to have 12 genin, all of them with their own unique powers, and then have Sakura have nothing and question her uselessness. She is useless by design, by not giving her anything.
She is a very smart and capable generic ninja. If you were to create a Naruto game and gave them no abilities,
create a ninja.
Yes, and they could just, hey, I can run up the walls with my chakra. I can do all of these basic default moves. That is Sakura.
Through Genjutsu before the test, answers all the written exam questions correctly, holds her own against the Sound Ninja while protecting Naruto and Sasuke.
She did not hold her own. She was about to die.
That's Ino to a draw, proving her worth in the process. The character interactions...
The problem is Kakashi never cared about her. Yeah, he didn't really foster her because she had great chakra control. And he just went, all right, but this guy, he got the eye, and I'll make him shoot lightning.
It would have been great if...
Leo Luster says, I guess the Higuma the Bear arc at the start of One Piece is one of, if not the best, because it introduced devil fruits which get later used in future arcs.
That's a fact!
It'd be... And hockey, really. It'd be different if Kakashi offered Sakura lessons while they were still trying to do their thing, where he's trying to teach her more advanced jutsus or that type, or even summoning.
But no, she's just walking around town getting her butt felt.
So make this arc special. The large rivalry between Naruto, Sasuke, Neji, and Lee, along with the relationship
Naruto, Sasuke, Neji, and Lee. Naruto, Sasuke, Neji. Are you saying all four of them? Or are you going? They all have a rivalry with each other. Or are you going Naruto, Sasuke, Neji, Lee?
That's the one I would go. Neji and Lee did not have a great rivalry. We're told they have a rivalry.
We never see them fight.
We see them fight in a backstory where he gets done up in training.
No abilities or anything. It's not even. It's nothing. We can't blame Kakashi. Why not? He's their teacher.
Yeah.
During the time where they were trying to climb up them trees, he could have been doing something with Sakura.
Anything.
But he ain't.
Neji and Hinata are a few examples. When Naruto is
Neji and Hinata, so it has to be
always wanting acknowledgement from the likes of Lee, Neji, and Gaara, it feels good when Lee acknowledges him as a rival during his battle with Gaara. When we see Lee's backstory
and how he's not a rival, because you acknowledge the fact
Corey is not spitting fact, and there's an E before that Y.
It's great that he acknowledged him as his rival. And what do we do with that rivalry? What do we do with that acknowledgement of the rivalry? Mm-hmm. Nothing. So is it good because it happened and nothing came about it? I don't think that makes it good. Especially when you consider your point before was these characters and these jutsu carry all the way to the end with their importance. This has no importance. So why is it good?
Was always below Neji. It's fulfilling to see him go 8 gates and amaze everyone. When Lee outperforms and beats Sasuke, only for Sasuke to copy his technique in months, it gets the viewers excited. When Hinata quotes
No, it doesn't!
It probably did at the time.
Yeah, but it's just, hey, cool.
Yeah.
This guy is doing the Lee speed thing.
Corey month would just be Naruto month.
Yeah. And then we just be yelling at him about stuff sucks. He's like, yeah, but I like it. Yeah, but that's a Shippuden problem. Like,
press play. Phew. Yeah, no, this sucks. Regular Naruto good. What?
Yeah, this is only bad because of Shippuden. Because Shippuden didn't fix it. No, get the fuck out of here.
Naruto's Nindo to Neji. It's cool because no ninja has ever looked up to Naruto before. And when Naruto gets payback for her against Neji, it's exhilarating. And finally, Shikamaru's willingness to be a decoy and sacrifice his life is respectable.
I like that.
All of these moments make for memorable scenes. Next is the power scaling and the lingering threat of death.
So, good scenes, powerful scenes.
This sucks, yeah, but it's cool though.
Shut the f up. So that's again the reasoning why this is good is simply things are happening.
Yeah.
You're not explaining why the rivalry is good. You're just going, it's good because it's here. Well, there are plenty of things that are here. And I can say that they're good. Are they better than Naruto? If not, explain why the things that you're talking about are good. And if you can explain why they're good, why not explain why they're good in the actual video?
Previously, the biggest fights in the Zabuza arc were between Zabuza and Kakashi, 2 Jonin, and between Haku, another Jonin level, and Ninetales Naruto, a power-up. So far, we haven't really seen what the kids can do against people on their age and level, so this arc gives us that chance. We get to see what the immature
Not
ninja...
really, though, because this is a dude that is far above them, so we're not seeing what they can do against him.
Sasuke was hindered.
Naruto was hindered because he got the little tickle from Oro in the forest.
Yeah.
So he couldn't properly access his chakra. So both of them were hindered in their fight.
Gaara was so above Lee.
When we get to Gaara versus Sasuke, the fight ends here and now, and then they go into the forest and he gets mollywopped. And Neji Naruto got lucky there. And Neji should not have lost. So I don't think that's a good example of what he can do, because what did he do? He spammed a bunch of clones. Neji saw right through him. He got some fox. He hit him with a kunai and he hit him in the chin and he fell over. I don't think that's a good example of what Naruto can do, because all of those things is what he was doing before.
Neji should not have lost, Corey. Mr. Third Hokage looks like the sound headband is just a sand headband. You can see the tape kind of peel. Listen here, you stupid idiot. The sand people are kind people. Remember, Gaara.
I'm sorry, you hear that tape peeling? That's a sound.
Of instead of seeing full-fledged shinobi fight each other. We also get to see Genin, who outclassed Team 7 like Lee and Neji, which makes it gripping to see.
Gaara stood up, walked away and went, "This is stupid, I quit." As in Rock Lee is unconscious with a broken arm, shattered arm and leg.
Destroyed muscle tissues. We later find out he got bone shards in his spine. Gaara ain't do that.
My man's walked away and said, "Good fight."
GG's, bro.
No re.
Later, sand cut.
See how they're gonna deal with them. We get a rough idea of where Team 7 stands among the other Genin, what their flaws are, and where they need to get. The fights are also more interesting when the kids fight people on their level. This arc also has many deadly ninja taking the exam alongside them.
But the Sound 5 Rescue Sasuke is noted as one of the best arcs in Naruto, and it's people above their level they're fighting. They just have to step it up in a way that was stupid a lot of the times.
Sound Ninja and the Sand Siblings, which keeps the intensity high. That, along with the fact that applicants are allowed and even expected to die, amplifies the already high intensity.
But nobody does, and I don't expect people to die. And even if they do, let's say 1010 died. I just met her. I don't care about her. So this is just somebody that dies. When Gaara does the sand coffin and crushes those 3 people, I'm not like, oh my goodness, this just happened to Choji, the fat guy, who we don't know anything about. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Characters actually do die. The viewers are left wondering about the safety of the main cast.
No, I do not worry about the safety of the main cast. 2 arcs into the story.
Yeah, I don't expect any of the Team 7 to die at this point.
One of the most obvious reasons that this arc is amazing has to be the fights. The fights in this arc are the greatest in all of Naruto. Some of these fights are even the greatest in all of anime.
Some of them.
Which fights?
You know which fights.
He can't
you
be
know
talking
which
about
fight.
Rock Lee Gaara.
Yes, that is obviously number 1.
Thousand Master Swan Slayer says,
then...
hot take, I think Sakura versus Ino is better than Zenitsu versus Kaigaku.
I don't remember the Zenitsu versus Kaigaku. What else is good? Neji versus Naruto. Shika Timari. Gaara versus Naruto and Sasuke, I guess.
Intense, epic, and unpredictable due to the new
Can we get him out of here? I don't think he needs to be in our chat.
Yeah, you got a little 5-minute boy.
You get a little uppity.
concepts introduced. These are also some of the smartest and most tactical battles that anime and manga have to offer.
I watched motherfucking Death Note. You can't. I watched JoJo's. You can't.
How do I get this dude's? This dude is telling me. How do I figure out his name so I can not only kill him, but all the people around me? I will manipulate this in such a way that he will be forced to give me it. Oh, there's a dude running up here and he's got a gun and how can I trust you? Give me your ID. And he gets that and then he gets all that smart stuff. Just the L. This is just Encanto and you stuck. I know so much now. So
that is such a good introduction for L.
It's so good.
All right, I now know you need their name and face. It only aired in this region, but and it's like, what the happened?
Kill people remotely. All right, hey, kill me. Okay, so you can't kill me because you don't know who I actually am. I've deduced that you need a name and a face. Cool.
Real name.
Fights like Rock Lee vs. Gaara, Sasuke vs. Orochimaru, and Shikamaru vs. Tamari.
Sasuke versus Oro? That sucks.
No, he just kind of hit him with a bunch of fire stuff and a wire.
It did nothing.
Did L tell L. Taylor that he's going up there to
Jay
die?
Says, third Hokage death was sad you got to admit it, DA.
What did he was he just like we'll give your family like $5,000 as they are traumatized by your death on live TV.
Maybe they were already headed to the chair.
No, he said that he was on death row.
Yeah, so but just like, this is your execution. It can be painless, or you can go out with the zap zap.
You know what? They had lethal injection. A heart attack isn't painful. He was screaming, my heart. Oh, this is terrible, he said. Yeah. I'm not L.
You done stop. Got you, bitch.
Are extremely memorable and unforgettable. The only other arc in Naruto that
I don't remember a lot of that Sasuke Oro fight. You talking about memorable? And I remember the fireball jutsu.
They were like, he was like, oh, oogity boogity. Sasuke
I remember the
and Sakura saw their death, and then he got scared, and then I forget who snapped him out of that. Where he was just
Naruto.
Like,
he was like, "What are you, a chicken?"
Yeah,
because the big snake was coming.
And then he remembered Itachi, and then he was like, now I'm gonna hit you with some fire, and then he hit him with that fire, and he was just like, okay, now I'm gonna bite you. And then he ran away.
can rival these fights is the Sasuke retrieval mission arc. The last thing about this arc that makes it one of the greatest of all time is the actual exam itself. Death and mind games are the biggest factors in the exam. Before the actual exam starts, applicants are weeded out through a genjutsu. The first section of the exam is the written section, which so geniusly forces the applicants to cheat in cunning and creative ways by giving extraordinary—
Except the person that's actually smart who just write down the answers.
Except for the fact that people are cheating in not clever ways.
Yeah, Tetsu's kind of balancing a fake kunai.
There's just
like, you don't see that, Joni? Mr. Joni?
There's a floating eyeball and just a tornado of sand around.
Muff and Itachi could have been there summoning crows to cheat. Go in there going caw and just flying around. They would have been like, he got it.
Hey, that is smart. Muff, there's a whole extra proctor here. just this random dude that's just clicking and clocking like, I will take him to the bathroom. All right, very good, Dr. Puppet.
It's just two getting in a coat. Like, yes, we will take the exam answer. Hey.
Like, motherfucker, come on. Shino was just like, okay, he got the bug. You not do anything. But if they were trying to catch him, he'd be like, okay, you are a Hyuga. I know you're going to try to see through people, so you're not allowed to do that. You got to think of another way.
Yes.
You gotta try to hinder what their capabilities are.
That would have been great if they knew what these getting did. It went, you've got to think on your feet, so it's got to be in a way that is not good for you. Mr. Sharingan, I know you could just copy the pencil movement. We're not allowing that. Hey, shut that dog up!
Is Pluto by Urasawa? And which is better, manga or anime adaptation?
You cheating, Mom! Shut the dog up! I see you!
Even if it's already been decided, even if it's set in stone.
Thank you for the super chat, Aries.
The written test sucked, Corey.
He's back already?
It's like two people's things that are completely logical. Muff, it was just, here's a bunch of mirrors. Come on!
Didn't you cry when the third died, DA? Thank you again for the super chat.
When did she set that up?
Yeah, Mom's in the exam room the night before. Like, I'm a get them. They ain't expecting this one.
Mom, Sasuke copying the writing, and then she looks down, it's just a bunch of gibberish.
Like, what did Temari do? Did she throw a fan? What was her thing? Or was she just a Sakura that was smart enough to do it?
Well, we can't. There's no... Hey, look, Kankuro, he got a puppet man. Clink, clink, clink. This whole just random dude. Mom pulls up an extra chair like, Mom, come on.
The issue with the written exam is if you get caught cheating, you're out of here. And they're cheating in such blatantly obvious ways.
Sound dude, he was just like, all right, I'm going to hear the patterns that these muffs are scratching their pencils. It's like, okay, that's oddly super specific. But all right, cool.
It's something that is hard to catch a mother on.
But
ants crawling around, I'm sure they got ants 24/7. What are you going to do?
Mirrors, come on. And they're just like, all right, there's like 8 people who know the answers. And it's just 8 fully grown men with beards. It's just like, I'm a guinea. Get this out of here.
Kaguro gave Temari the answers. What are we doing out here?
It's B. Oh yeah, he did come back from the bathroom and just put a piece of paper on her desk.
Unbelievable. What are we doing out here? They couldn't even see a mom slipping a note. And I'm supposed to believe they cheated in effective ways. Covert ways.
And there was a couple people that got caught and kicked out. What did they do? Had to answer to 6 is B. It's like, well, you can't. That's not.
They just stood up and walked next to the table, just like, what you got for? Hey, my man. Wow.
Oh man, I got a B going to the bathroom. Oh, I see what you're talking about. F.
You ain't following?
Racketeer says, student gets caught cheating. Teacher gotcha, bitch. Also, student, you just activated my trap card. Faces out of a wall. He was camouflaged.
I wasn't even here.
Man. This sucks.
You get 3 strikes. They got no strikes from what we saw. 10-10 should have been struck.
Yes.
Rules alongside near impossible questions. This section also promotes one of Naruto's biggest themes, never giving up. The second part is the Forest of Death, where the characters must survive inside of a forest while fighting each other to obtain 2 scrolls of opposite types while being forbidden to look at its contents. This section tests the characters mentally and physically.
But we saw like half a day of this, and then it's just like, well, they survived.
Rises when it's revealed that a criminal entered the exam. The third section,
and they also could not tell. There were 3 dead bodies on the outskirts of Konoha. And this random super long tongue dude that stank like Oro. We've got people that can sense people's chakra signatures. And I don't think it's ever been established that you can mask your chakra like that.
Yeah.
So when you absorb the essence of 1,000 snake chakras, you just go, all right, man, this guy has 1,000,000 chakra, and Asuma got 100,000.
What do you?
So maybe we gotta take care of old boy.
tournament is packed with the already mentioned epic and most memorable fights. The additional invasion in the arc, while not being part of the exam, adds to the greatness of the arc with a betrayal, a chase, and some badass fights to end off the arc. It also paved a path for the next arc with the world-changing death of the Hokage. In conclusion, the Chunin Exams arc is one of the greatest arcs of all time because it introduces multiple complex main characters and expands...
Because it introduces multiple complex characters. Okay, that means nothing.
Yeah, you can go to almost any series and find some like that. Shaba Odi, Soul Society, like over and over and over and over again.
The world of Naruto by a large amount, thus
expands the world by a large amount. No, it doesn't. It just simply mentions that there are other villages out there. We see the Sand Village for a combined total of maybe 3 episodes. We don't know anything about it. We see the Sound Village as much as it exists for maybe a couple episodes.
I can't imagine, even when I was first watching this, I heard about the Leaf Village and went, this must be the only village.
Yes, this is the only village.
This is the only ninja village, especially since they were talking about the Great Ninja War, which means there has to be other villages out there.
Hey, the Leaf Village, the Sound Village uses sound. There's people that use sound. In the Sand Village, there's at least one guy that uses sand. In the Mist Village, there's people that use mist. Where the Leaf Muff here?
A lot for the future, has amazing character interactions, and a great character arc.
Can other ninja outside of Konoha use the substitution jutsu?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just a fairly basic.
But is it a law that they turn into?
It's whatever is available to the whole thing is,
which is
it's so stupid to just go. I see this kunai coming towards me. I'm going to in hyperspeed. Go stop. Go over here, cut off a piece of a tree, bring it back, and put it in my place. And I'm going to move so fast, it's going to make an after image of myself. So the time that it impacts, that's when it transforms into the actual thing. And in that time, what you could do is just cut their throat. The person that cut the kunai. If they didn't notice you grabbing the tree and replacing it with the tree, they wouldn't notice getting stabbed in their eyeball.
Shows what the main cast is really capable of against people on their level, introduces rivals for the main characters to surpass, constantly has the threat of death and failure, has a plethora of top tier fights, and has a creative, detailed, and complex exam for all of these aspects to take place, all in just one arc. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content.
One anime before this. You can't have seen any anime because they all introduce all of that stuff is. Could you go to his channel and go to the oldest to see what some of the oldest videos?
I spent a lot of time.
He definitely picked up his cadence and speed.
His first one was Bleach.
Bleach, Naruto, Dragon Ball, which introduces JoJo. Come, you telling me?
It ain't even a point in continue to talk.
Full Metal people, you may get angry now.
Haikyuu.
Bleach, My Hero, Black Clover. I guess it does.
My Hero.
Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Alrighty, man. We wanted to do a little of that dumb artist thing at the end.
We're doing a little bit of dumb artist, and we got that one. Both of those went a little fast, so we can.
Depending on how long this dumb artist goes,
You can't tell me that you weren't insulted.
Can you do the picture? Can we see him complaining about it? Everything is gonna be like, oh, come on! But the picture thing is so crazy.
Racketeer says, a bit off topic, but is Pluto by Monster Author good? And which is better, manga or anime?
Haven't seen it yet.
We'll show you. Just because you're just trying to rage bait right now.
About to say, I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, what?
Yeah, they're putting it on the screen.
Go back, because we gotta talk about. Oh, here comes the picture. We gotta get the lead up. What do you mean? You debunked them.
No, let's see.
It's over.
And the artist in our chat drew this. Well, it doesn't matter. It does matter
because you have false information.
I wonder how So is that not insulting them drawing? And so that makes it even worse. If someone drew it from your community, is so obviously supposed to resemble me.
It is you.
I'm not rude.
How is it rude? How is it an insult?
How is it rude for somebody to draw an image resembling you?
And I kept saying in the chat, are you 600 pounds in this? Is this some kind of racial stereotype? Do you have a bunch of pimples? Do you have buck teeth? What is it insulting about this other than the fact that this is you?
It would be like if you were sitting at a park bench and an artist just drew something of you and went, hey, I drew this of you. You've insulted me by drawing an image of me.
Right, and then you went ahead and put it on there.
On the screen. On the screen. So at first I thought that was just a meme on the internet. But no, someone drew it to make it look.
He couldn't even recognize the fact. It looks just like him.
It's you, son. For real. Where did you thought somebody found this? This exact thing of us saying the thing we said in this stream?
Dude couldn't handle being criticized legitimately.
Like me. Like,
Yeah, so
what the
like,
fuck?
But y'all are being courteous.
Y'all being cordial. Yeah, we're not. So like, why didn't you mention this in the comment on my post then? What about? Where is
Mention what? Did somebody draw an art? Yes, piece of art about you. He's offended by that. How? Look at me. Where's the insult? It's pretty accurate caricature. Yeah, it's not like those caricature artists where they do super big
Are we going
foreheads.
to war? Should we deploy Spy Leo?
Get in there, Leo. Agent L.
Insult? Are you fucking serious?
And he's not explaining it. Are you serious? Where's the insult?
It's the thinnest skin I've ever booked.
Where?
It is trying to paint us in a light. So when we do talk about these things, it's just like, these guys are just blankety blank, 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 blank.
They drew a picture of me.
All right.
Okay.
And but he would say they drew an insulting picture of me.
Yes.
No, a person in their community drew an insulting picture of me and they put it up on stream and left it up for the rest of the stream. That's what he would say. And that would make us look like awful people. The voting is next Sunday. Next Sunday is the last day to vote. I'm going to count up the votes. We'll announce it on our Friday Revisited, and then we'll know if we're starting in November or December. Ooh, speaking of, I need to start working on the commission for that.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll show you. You know, just because you're just trying to rage bait right now.
Yeah, this is just them rage baiting. That's literally it.
Rage baiting, quit.
Okay. About to say, Jesus Christ.
Thousand Master Swan Slayer says, y'all think he has a crush on Shinbu?
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, who what?
Yeah, they're putting it on the screen. Like, have you ever seen me?
Bro. What's the problem?
And me again, what is the insult? I'm just begging. Like, explain to me where the insult is.
It's not ridiculously proportioned in any way. Like,
no buck teeth, no sombrero, no, there's nothing
on the screen. Like, have you ever seen me putting up the comments on the screen of people talking about Captain Mac in the original video?
But they were talking about him in an insulting
Love
way.
One Piece Forever says, since your request month is coming, can I pay you to react to something?
No.
Yeah, I explained the whole paying to react to something. It puts pressure on us to make you get your money's worth, and we would be more fake because of it, and I'd rather not do that.
Fuck no. It's overreactor. I play silly music. Like, look at this shit.
Yeah.
You're putting it up on the screen.
Pause. Look at this. You're putting it up on the screen. He read it incorrectly, by the way. Yeah. Said, look at it, and you're putting it on the screen. Where is the insult?
It's based on the joke we just said of the content of your video going, here's the things that Max said that blah, blah, blah. Nothing that does this, right? Silly music is played as you show the clip. And then we do this.
That's so harmless.
He literally did this room. We were just like, look at this. It's overreacting.
So the fact that someone drew this, I thought this was just a meme on the internet. This makes it worse.
How is it worse?
Yes.
When there's nothing insulting on the picture
Where is
itself.
the insult?
You are insulted that you were drawn.
People took their time, like, no doubt, while watching the stream while it was happening. That's crazy.
A top 10.
You circle back. Why did you play silly music? What does it matter? See, like, well, why do you guys...
Wait, was the silly music an insult to Mac?
I wonder.
Care what music I put on there. It's just a couple seconds of Seinfeld music. Who the fuck cares?
It is to indicate that this individual has done a dumb argument.
Yes.
You're not playing the music. You'd be like, this is so smart. Play the music. Because you didn't say anything about the actual point. You just played the clips and played the silly music, and then you moved on.
Racketeer says, "It's over, Skywalker. I have you play as the Soviak and me as the Chad. Not only does he sound, but also acts like Palpatine."
It's crazy.
See, like, isn't that you guys just criticizing my editing right now? Why did I put silly music?
Pause. Apparently we can't criticize his editing. This dude is such a baby. He put out the video.
Yes.
Be it good editing, bad editing, whatever, we're just not allowed to talk about it.
Okay, the criticism, this isn't a criticism of your editing. It's asking why you use that music. It's clarification of the purpose behind the music. And the purpose behind the music was to paint him in a way where he's silly for making this argument.
It's so obvious.
I can't believe this. Play the silly music.
It's like Svit with the in banjo music. The first song was from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Yeah, you know. He may have just forgotten it. I don't know that at all. Even if it is an insult, who cares?
Alex would be more corrupt than the third real world country if you allow money. Absolutely.
He's so sensitive over nothing. You're not allowed to criticize anything I do. I put this out. I took the time to edit this. I put out this video to be watched. Only say good things about it. Baby!
Let me know when we can get to the whatever 10 minutes you wanted to do at the end.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to hear the picture and then we can do
Dude, like, sorry I didn't put any...
How far into the picture do you want to go?
The whole thing.
freaking EMD or freaking dubstep on. My bad, bro. Like,
right.
I'll go ahead and
No,
go pee.
the purpose, bro. You're not.
He is cooking, y'all. Not gonna.
Yeah. What does it matter if I play the music?
Who
Dang,
cares?
y'all got cooked.
Why did you do this thing? Who cares? Where is the insults? Are your features exaggerated? Are you heavier than real life? I said inside, but I meant insult.
You
guys are literally critiquing the editing and like, why did I put silly music or why did I put this? Like, what?
No, it's based on the joke we made for the thing you did, for the purpose of the thing you did.
Like, why are you guys criticizing my editing? Just like it.
Why are you criticizing us going off topic sometimes?
Why are you criticizing us putting images on the screen?
What's wrong with criticizing the editing of a video?
He's a baby. That's what the issue is.
Imagine going to a movie and they just cut to the character out of costume for 3 seconds and then back in costume. You'd go, well, what the f happened there? Why are you criticizing the editing? No, you stop!
Yeah,
Again, what?
Playlist, bro, and I'll go ahead and play some
Right. Pull up your playlist and let me play the background. Like, what the fuck is wrong with Seinfeld music for a couple seconds?
It's not the fact that it was the music or what type of music it was.
Yes.
It's the fact that it was played.
It's why you played that particular music in that particular moment. In the same way that when someone drops a bombshell, they'll do the boom sound effect. The purpose is for this thing.
Even the silly music right here is from the show.
Yeah, legit.
Are you saying it doesn't look like it? I'm saying if it does, like, it resembles me because you clearly said someone drew it.
Yeah, so what's the insult?
Yeah, it does look like me. It's insulting.
Are you saying that this is okay for you to do that?
Yes! Yes! What? 100%.
You're a public figure
Dumb
on camera.
artist is pulling a DSP where he's going complete clown mode.
Complete baby mode.
You are a public artist if you're. I'm a public personality if you're putting yourself on the internet. We're not talking to or drawing whoever you are behind the scenes. We're drawing. He drew the person he saw on camera that you displayed for the internet to see.
Captain Mac
in a
is
not
out there.
insulting way.
Captain Mac is out there. You showcased him out there. In your original video, you didn't say, don't make fun of this dude. Your comments are full of people talking about Captain Mac's hair.
Why are you hiding comments that are criticizing your video, but not hiding comments of Captain Mac insults and then going, what, I'm supposed to hide every comment? Well, you're not even trying to hide the actual insulting comments. You're hiding the ones that go, bro, this was not a good
you're
point.
Not right here.
You literally said it.
You want insulting? Look up the cat doodles.
Yeah, those are not good.
He didn't even want it himself tagged in them. Those are the ones you should be looking at.
Through this, and no doubt that they were, or this is appropriate? Come on, bro.
How is it inappropriate?
He's not mentioned how it's inappropriate yet. At all.
It's so frustrating, dude. Because he keeps going, tell me how I'm wrong. But he's not going, hey, he's not listening to people say, hey, how is this insulting? Alex, can you explain this part of your video and what's with the silly music? Can you answer that? Him, nope, you are nitpicking and biased. I win, bye-bye, plays episode 19 soundtrack.
This is so inappropriate crying emoji. It's bad because it is.
Inappropriate because it hurts my feeling. I wouldn't even be hurt over this. Motherfucking Triggered tried to insult us with a thumbnail, and I just took the thumbnail. I don't care.
Legitimate. I'd say that was insulting.
Yes, that's insulting.
I forget that. Whoever that was from the Goonies. And the bald guy with the lemonade, he purposely
Freddie
tried
Gibbs.
to be insulting.
Yes.
Whereas that drew him to scale.
He said it looks like me.
Leo Luster says, I think the thing that really gets my goat is how he calls Captain Mac's video a hate video. They constantly say it's just opinion.
It's so... He's such a baby.
No, he's with Triggered, not me the GOAT. Triggered is all in his comment section talking about us. They're in cahoots right now.
On your post. The post I made.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
I'm gonna put it up. And
I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it
up. Be what it was, just so that you can go ahead and get some laughs.
Right. Like, you guys are, like, that's just a low, man. Come on, man.
How disingenuous is that?
Right.
Disingenuous to do what?
Yeah.
Put up the image of the artist in our community that drew art based on the joke we just made.
So if the Seinfeld thing is okay, why is the meme not okay? Good point, Dad.
But yet you're telling us that we're lying about you guys and, attacking your...
You did lie about us!
100% lied. You said that there were personal attacks. There are no personal attacks.
You said this looks like me. How is this a personal attack then?
The urine thing was a joke. You went, oh, I'm a basement dweller and I pee in by. It's like, it is a joke that I say it 2 or 3 times.
And I've said to DA, if he wants to count that one as an insult, sure. I wouldn't say it's a personal insult, but if you want to say it's insulting, I will be more accepting of that. This picture thing, this is infuriating.
Shows good art of you. How dare you?
That looks just like me. Get it out of here. I'll see you.
Whatever the fuck. Like, whatever you guys said before. Like, come on, dude. That's crazy.
Hey, you know why you don't know what we said before? Because you hid the comment and you can't go to it as a public person.
Crazy.
The hypocrisy.
Dude, Triggered is in the comments. Caden Films is in the comments. It's the trifecta of people we revisited from Mac's video.
Criticizing my video is unproductive because it makes me cry like a baby and now my day is ruined.
Yeah. Feelings hurt.
No, not me to go. He is absolutely hiding comments. We have had many people in our communities had their comments hidden or deleted.
Ruby did.
We've had DA himself have comments hidden. Constantly he's
That's how it started. He hid comments. And then he made that video just like, look, this is the reason why I'm hiding comments. And then he deleted that video.
You bro?
So if Seinfeld thing is okay, then is this meme not okay? This has nothing to do with the video. That's the problem.
It has to do with our stream.
Yes. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Oh yeah, you don't even get to see it as Patrick, but with dumb artists' avatar doing the wee woo. Thank you for the super chat, Overlord. Hey, what did I walk into? You missed the entirety of the Naruto thing. Just go back in the chat. Just go back in the stream.
First of all, Seinfeld music is just music. It's not hurting anybody. And if it hurts you...
It's silly music for a purpose. And how is this hurting him?
He said he's not insulted by this.
So how's it hurting him? How is it inappropriate or...
This is so infuriating, dude. This was my tap time.
Oh, BG, the coward.
You ain't hear it is.
Yeah, but I heard something that you ain't hear.
Yeah, true that. I didn't hear that. Even to this point.
Dude, then I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like, go in the freaking room and
talk to a human. Yeah, talk to a human being.
They're not They have yet to explain, and we are begging in chat. What's the insult?
Look at it. How is it not insulting? That's basically their argument.
If you don't believe so, look in the mirror. It's like just explain it.
Yeah.
But this is more offensive than what Seinfeld music is.
How is this offensive? What is offensive about it?
What is insulting? What is offensive about this?
Racketeer says, triggered and dumb artists joining forces is the equivalent of Hitler and Stalin joining forces, but much like that alliance, it won't last long given Triggered's history.
No, it's like Hitler and Darth Vader. It's like, these two people should not be... They're coming together. Oh, no.
You said it looks just like you. But then his friend goes, it's offensive, and he goes, yeah.
Where is the insult? His issue seems to be that it's on screen, that it's interrupting the video because it has nothing to do with it. It looks just like me. Where is the has anybody heard an insult yet? And there I am again. Why is it not okay? Your face is out there. He hasn't drawn you as a 600-pound person. What is the... it's just me just begging.
Again, this has nothing to do with the video, or I mean, kind of is. They're just making fun of how I put silly music. Overreactor.
Oh, I guess it does.
Okay, so now it does matter to the video.
Think we're saying he's an overreactor, and that's the insult? Because he just said overreactor, as opposed to it is over, reactor. We're saying it's overreactor.
Oh, yeah.
Him.
Right.
What?
But it has nothing to do with the conversation.
Right, that too. Like, again, like...
But it has to do with the video. You just said that.
This has nothing to do with the
The
conversation.
joke is you playing silly music, not making any counter arguments from your words. Was that you trying to tell people to read between the lines?
Like, can we keep it a little productive?
Yeah.
What?
You're spending a lot of time on this. How is this productive to the counter arguments you should be making about
You should
our
just
argument?
skip it.
Yes. Why are you watching this part of the video?
So is the issue that it's not productive to the arguments, or is that it's insulting? And if it is, explain how it's insulting. Counterproductive, absolutely. If you don't want to hear us do tangents on whatever we doing,
why are you even here?
Skip. We gonna do it. Just go ahead and skip. But don't tell us not to do it. Number one, and if you say it's insulting, explain how it is.
The amount of derisive laughter was crazy.
Yes.
How is this hurting? How is the man hurting anyone other than your fragile? Well, because okay, whatever.
Again, is it?
Well, okay, whatever.
He couldn't even, because he has nothing.
Explain yourself, you baby!
Legitimately explain yourself.
Nothing.
How is the man hurting anyone other than your fragile? Well, because okay, whatever.
Again, it's attacking your person. So if I go ahead and
how's it attacking his person?
You said it looks like you.
How is it attacking his person? I do want to hear what this guy had to say about that. Dan. being too dense to understand or expand, and too much of a baby to get through the rest of your shows. Shows the caliber of your character as a child.
It's crazy.
So if I go ahead and draw a black guy with watermelon and chicken, is
Racketeer says.
This is as racist as caricatures in the Jim Crow era, because we said he played silly music in this meme.
And he drew him, and Deck drew him accurately. This is the same as watermelon and chicken for a black guy. It's the same thing.
And he's saying this on a video with two black dudes. Now, I'm sure they don't know we're black, even though the avatar is in the corner. But my God, racism!
Right.
It would be...
It's the same thing.
Somehow! It's as racist as this.
Yes.
The reason it's offensive is because it's racist. How?
This would be the equivalent of me drawing a black person with watermelon and chicken. I drew them with a racist caricature.
He better not to write some laugh.
Can we get all that clean?
Again, it's attacking your person. So if I go ahead and draw a black guy with watermelon and chicken, is that not going to be offensive to you?
Right. Or like if they show their faces and if I draw them in a goofy way, do you think they're gonna like that?
No. Yes, I would love it.
Yeah, sure. I don't care.
We've been drawing goofy ways, and we put them up on screen just like this. Again, I say, I hate piss. I hate feet. Our Discord banner is me as a Muppet looking at a piss-flavored popsicle made in the shape of a foot.
The image that Trigger did, where you had the One Piece tattoo, I was like, actually, I have the One Piece tattoo. I wasn't like, how dare you? I was like, no.
Feelings.
If you're gonna do this, do it accurately. And I was asking for accuracy, and then he got it.
Oh, of course not. And all of this is because I like Demon Slayer, by the way. But what were you saying?
Right. And the most offensive.
No, it's not because you like Demon Slayer. It's because we made a joke based on your video, and he did a response of that thing.
Wait, too.
Right. I like Demon Slayer, by the way. But what were you saying?
Right. In the most offensive way, too.
Right.
Because clearly, again, the person who drew this went out the way to go ahead and draw this in the most offensive way they can.
How is this offensive? This is so fucking lying! The Dragon Ball video was first, Corey. We been did that.
And then
it was just short.
Send it to y'all so that way you can go ahead and plaster on the freaking channel of y'all's.
Guys, I'm not talking about it if it hurts my feelings. I'm talking about like how is this productive? Because you're saying that we never.
So now it is not insulting. So the other guy saying that it's drawn in a cruel way, it doesn't matter. This doesn't hurt your feelings. This is not an issue. You're talking about it's being productive. Your feelings are not hurt. Y'all heard that. Point blank, period. Now we need to talk about it's not being productive. So that watermelon and chicken thing don't matter.
People tend to underestimate how important self-awareness is.
Yes.
You literally said we never insulted you, but this is clearly insulting.
Okay, so now we're back to the insult.
So it's not insulting. I'm not insulted, but it is insulting.
My feelings aren't hurt. This is about productivity, but y'all did insult me though.
And he never once said how it's insulting. He just went, if I drew you with chicken and watermelon, would that be insulting?
Lost in the sauce.
No wonder why Deck can't get a membership. More insulting than as insulting as literal racism.
Comparable to literal racism.
I do. They really just went, this meme is comparable to literal racism that literal black people had to be.
But this doesn't hurt my feelings. It's just not productive. But it is an insult. All of these things are happening at once. When asked directly, what's the issue? He goes, yeah, whatever, man. Dumb artist, it's not insulting me. It's not insulting, but it's insulting. You know what I'm saying?
Also, please don't put in the video I got mad. That's basically what he's saying.
I'm talking about it in the fact that this has nothing to do with the video whatsoever. Again, because you guys...
You just said it does have to do with the video.
Yes. And you just said that it's an insult. So is it an insult? Does it have something to do with the video? Does it not have something to do with the video? Is it not insulting you? Are your feelings not hurt? What's going on here?
Told everybody that, no, we didn't insult this dude whatsoever. Yeah. I'm not insulted by it. That's fine. I'm flattered that someone made an art of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm flattered by it.
I'm not insulted. I'm flattered, but it's somehow an insult.
They said they never insulted me. Here's the insult.
Roll them dice. Roll the bones.
Congrats. Guy with 2 names. UC Fighting Gimmick Jam. Mountain Dew 64. Big ups. Thank you for the 5 gifted membership, Jay. Our frequent viewer, Mountain Dew 64.
Corey ain't even get one. I just rewatched the Talk of the Trigger for the 4th time. Just for the A-list exists. You guys are smart, right?
It's so good. You guys are smart, right?
I've been called worse things, man, so don't worry.
What were you called bad here?
Yeah, you're not called anything.
You just explained a racist caricature. That is in no way equal to this meme.
That is in no way.
They literally are depicted as puppets. Biggest of ups. Zaz or Mountain Dew 64. Pick your poison.
I'm talking about
stick to the damn topic, bro. Like that's it. Just stick to the topic.
Yeah, and don't.
Why are you still on this topic? You're not sticking to the topic of our counter arguments to your argument. Because early on, when we were talking to the chat about something, it was like, "Do you have a timestamp so we can just go past this?" But now you're sticking to this point. How is this productive to countering our argument?
And just so we remember, he said he was flattered by this.
Flattered, not insulted. It's about the video, but it's counterproductive, insulting, and it's offensive to me. How much longer? This is really...
And don't say that you never, personally insulted him when you did. This is a picture that someone drew and you pulled up. Again, it doesn't hurt my feelings, because fragile ego, whatever they said. It's just, again, the point that you guys were saying, oh, you never insulted me, or, again, this has nothing to do with the video.
It's literally in the same sentence, 2 different points. You guys said you never insulted me, indicating that this is an insult, and this has nothing to do with the video.
I'd expect at some point in your life you were called something worse than silly music guy.
He's not even called silly music. He's called nothing in this.
He is who he is, and he is going, I am playing the silly music.
And y'all see why this would be impossible for us to do completely straight?
Yeah.
It's so infuriating because the whole thing is this.
And do you understand why I lost interest in doing this? Because it would be 5 hours of me heated over like this. And I'm not trying to do that.
And then you got to edit it together and listen to it again.
I did not hear this point because I was already out by now.
That's why I wanted you to hear it.
And it's like you are comparing it to racist caricatures.
And saying that I don't care, but I do care, but I don't, but I do.
That was kind of the whole point. Oh my gosh, who's screaming?
Okay, I guess that's it.
There's a bunch of people here.
Okay, yeah, it's done. So we're just going to listen to the very end where he wraps up.
Bro, because I don't give a fuck. It's cartoons.
He's saying, why you...
Well, of course this was being insulting. Just like how the women with the misogyny point, literally, they take that as misogyny.
We don't.
We said, you listen to us say that we don't accept that argument.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, the point of bringing up that picture is basically saying, why even do it if you're not going to stick to the point?
And then lying and never brought it up before, well, we never insulted you.
He's like, oh, okay, if you say so.
All right. You never reached their level, you sank far lower? What?
I guess.
How did I bro? How did I sink lower? Like again, you say all this stuff, but you never give examples of me sinking lower.
And didn't give an example of
y'all were too scared to have me for the Naruto video.
I didn't even know you were here. I thought you were at work.
Too scared for you to say it. But I think it's good. No, but Choji the butterfly was good. How is it insulting? Did they give you pimples? Right, did they get 600 pounds? What is the insult? Because they went back to us up there just begging again.
Right, bro. Just go back to that other channel and kiss her ass all you want.
Right, just do that, man. See, like that right there is us being low, but
yeah, that's me being low, actually.
Yeah, right. So
because again, like you said, they gave us a freaking comment, but they're not willing to explain it.
Yeah, this was a headache.
Yeah, legit.
And then anyone who's still criticizing me, like deleting comments, not listening to rebuttals, well, I'm listening to the big man, right? Yo, daddy. Or daddies, I'm sorry. Well, anyway, I don't think there's not, I mean, you get the point across. Of course, these people aren't going to get it. But, you know, I knew from the get-go this was going to be me talking to deaf ears. I'm not here to change anyone's mind. Like, yeah. So thanks for proving.
Even though in the comments, in the video, when he goes, I just want to put out there that I don't want people harassing, even if it's just one person. And I go, that's fair. So how did everything you say fall on deaf ears when I agreed that it's fair to go, I don't want the harassment, even if it dissuades one person?
Is he trying to change our mind with his own opinions, or is he saying that this is objective and he's trying to change our opinions?
I don't know.
Me right. It's just like not even in terms of, we're not talking about in the rebuttals, but just in terms of the what's the word? I literally basically what's been like the rhetoric of what's going on with Demon Slayer. You know what I mean? So like they swung first, so I don't know why
you swung first at Mac if that's the case. And then we jumped in if that's, again, the case.
There was no insulting. It's your thin skin that took the pee bottle of, why didn't you say you're a pee bottle in the comments? And it's funny that we
Jay
can't...
says, give us some T23.
It's funny that we can't showcase the fact that we never... I said that we never insulted you. We can't showcase that because you deleted it.
I mean, technically, I could.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But I'm talking about the people.
Yes.
I who like swung at them first. Like I didn't even know who the fuck they were until many people linked me their channel. To like, oh, they.
Like you were reacting to another video. They reacted to your video, reacting to someone else because they felt like the need that they had to go ahead and play White Knight for someone else who probably doesn't even know them.
Right.
Mac has heard of us. But we do that for any video we find interesting. And the Demon Slayer Mac video is 70% worthwhile in terms of arguments. So if somebody is countering it, I want to hear what they have to say.
And this is the same triggered argument of trying to get into our heads, going, we're special because we're doing this. Like, no, you're not special. We've done this to so many people. It's just another person that we're doing.
You're the third Captain Mac rebuttal we've done.
It's not about you guys at all. It's not about White Knight. It's about doing a video that we find interesting.
The two videos we did today were because we heard a little bit of it and thought it was interesting. The Star Wars we did, same thing. That guy channel is basically done. He hasn't uploaded in 5 years. What, we think he's gonna rock up like old Channel War? We got nothing to do with him.
Poor guy.
He's the fourth. My bad, Zolaris. I forgot.
Again, like nobody has literally ever insulted me like for my editing or having
criticizing an insult to you. That's the only thing I could think of. We criticized your editing, so we insulted you personally.
Nobody has ever done this. Okay, so what?
But now somebody has, and instead of going, I should be improving my editing. What did they say? What is wrong with it? Let me look at some other. You've insulted me personally by doing this.
And in my comment, I went, we are decades-long editors. Says,
the gist of it is that these people are fascinating morons.
Yes!
Just interesting throughout.
Yeah.
Fascinating videos or fascinating people are interesting to us.
Bad arguments. But the fact that we've been award-winning editors for years, I explained that we will notice things that other people do not, and it will bother us more than other people because we will sit there for hours and hours and hours for a 3-minute video going over it so much. Yeah. So when a little ghost frame comes up, not a deal breaker, literal nitpick, but
most people won't even think about it. But for us, we go, hey, the ghost frame. That's just what we say sometimes because it's an irritant to us. And again, like you said, nitpick, sure, in the larger scheme of the video, it does nothing, but it improves the video even slightly, just in the same way you went, if even one person goes to attack Mac, it's worth saying it. If even one person looks at that ghost frame and goes, that was a bad thing and it took me out the video for a second, you should be looking to improve that. When is the new AMV? Shut up.
Like piss in the bottle in the background, or just editing in general. Like even just with that, until you guys showed up. Like, do you understand that?
Y'all literally deduced that I was using physical paper because of my paper flipping, and Eric had it typed out because you heard him pressing every time. Yeah, you just hear and see things in videos, and you pick up on them sometimes.
Thank you for assuming. See, like that's
yeah, that was me
Come on, man.
For the comment of, they're white knighting. They felt the need to white knight for this dude. I mean, thanks for assuming things about us.
If we really have everything that you guys were saying, and
we showed it. We showed you everything, and like regardless of how you feel, and I know you guys aren't in good terms with the senpai dude. Like and many other people, not just the senpai, triggered senpai, many people were calling you guys toxic too.
Hey, his fans were calling us that. The people that talk to him and are engaged with him, that come to our comment section and say those things, that come to our videos and say that thing. Of course, those same types of people.
Hey, DA, I don't like the way you're looking at chat. Racist piece of shit.
Dang, I'm cooked.
That's the people. Just like many people around us are going to call you an idiot.
I said, your editing was bad. That's not an insult. It's an opinion.
This isn't just me. I'm not the one that, like, let's be fucking for real. I'm not the first guy to call you guys toxic.
Irrelevant,
dude. People that get criticized and can't handle it call us toxic. Wow.
Am I the first person to call you toxic? No. Of course I'm not. Again,
what you guys are.
Right. Regardless on.
Are we the first person to call you dumb? Or are fans the first people to call you dumb? I doubt it.
Your relationship with the triggered senpai dude, it doesn't matter. He came into my shit saying, yeah, these guys are toxic.
And I told him not to believe Triggered because he's called us pedophiles. He said that we engage in incest. He called us gay. He threatened to dox. He insinuated that he had our docs. He copyright struck us. What have we done in this video that was anything as bad as that?
And when Kaden heard it, he was just like, yeah, I don't condone that. If that's what he said, no, that noise.
I'm just laying all that Triggered stuff out there since y'all want to keep invoking his name.
But you can't even go, oh, he said all that. Yeah, no, that's not good. You're just going, he just called y'all toxic.
Yeah, he called y'all a pedo, but you said I pee in bottles.
Basically say y'all ain't worth it.
Right. He was even telling me to not watch this shit. But I did anyway, again, because, like, apparently I'm hiding from the criticism in the comments.
You did! Legitimately! Like, that's a factual statement. You hid comments that were criticizing you.
Mm-hmm. Factual
comments. I'm scared of the rebuttal. Again,
Racketeer
am I the one?
Objectively, in my opinion, factually, from my perspective, empirically, from how I look at it, fuck you.
One of Trigger's friends was literally outed as a pedophile. Salik.
One ever to call, like, am I the first person ever out here in the history of your guys' channel to call you toxic?
Like, let's keep it a buck. Without these Demon Slayer videos coming out, y'all really wouldn't have any content to go ahead and do anything on.
He did not look into our channel more than a single click and saw a couple of Demon Slayer videos. He thinks that we are an exclusively Demon Slayer channel. And the fact that he thinks that when all the information is out there, all he needs to do is click one extra time. says everything about these people.
We did almost 12 hours on Harry Potter. That was just us. Nobody else's video playing, just us. We did like 6 hours on canceled manga. Just us.
Could have gone longer, but I had to go.
Just our opinions. We do not need Demon Slayer for content. We just did Star Wars, Dragon Ball, and Naruto in the span of 48 hours.
Right.
Because that's literally all you guys do on your channel is basically shitting on Demon Slayers.
Right? Yep, that's or like all the people who like the show.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you go to our channel right now and look up the last 30 videos?
He did not. He just saw a couple Demon Slayer videos and went to Demon Slayer channel.
Okay, Trigger called us pedos, gay, threatened to dox us.
Naruto, DBZ, Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Superman, Harry Potter, Marvel movies, The Last of Us, and I haven't even watched everything, but that just solidifies my thought. JoJo's, you ain't mentioned that. Like
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
And Stargard channel. It was really toxic one.
Jay says,
like I said,
this man didn't see the T23 vids.
Good.
Yeah, like we have an entire day dedicated to DSP every month.
And Stargard channel. It was really toxic one. Okay, like I said, I don't know much about the history of between you guys, because I know your video hit.
So you just want to laugh at Triggered calling us toxic because you agree with that, but you're not listening to what he said about us that we can pull up at any time for you to hear.
Story. All you have is him saying that we're toxic. You just go, well, this guy said it, so you guys must be. But not knowing all the that he did.
But then he watched the drop the video stream and he said, I thought it was funny. So, early on in it.
That must have been when I wasn't there.
Yeah, in the very beginning, somebody sent him a clip of Trigger talking about us for something, maybe even in relation to this, and he was just like, I watched the stream of him saying drop the video, and it was funny.
That's not an insult. None of the things that he said and that was insults. When we literally went to a random point and just within seconds he was insulting us. But the picture is something.
Anytime you guys bring up good point, he's like, yeah, whatever. He blindly believes him. Absolutely. And that's the thing. He's blindly believing him because he has a negative connotation to us from our interactions, as opposed to us going, this is empirically things that Trigger Senpai had said about us. Trigger just went there, talked, and he went, yeah, he said it. We're saying he's called us pedophiles, which he has. He's called us gay, which he has. He's called us people that engage in incest, which he has. He's called us ugly, which he has. All these things he's called us. We have never talked about his appearance. We have never talked about dumb artists' appearance.
Not once.
We talk about the content of their videos. And muffs can't handle it.
Cannot.
His video was 6 months ago, 7 months ago now. I don't know that whole story with that feud. And like, if that did happen, yeah, that's fucking terrible.
Yes! No, it did!
Yeah, and don't
He called us queer weirdos!
We've done nothing on that level.
Not even close!
So don't believe this person doing all of that and calling us toxic when they do all of that.
Yeah. But let's do more comparisons. So when you were over here shitting on Senpai for talking shit about whoever,
because he called us these exact thing. It wasn't a shame on him. It was do not listen to a person that said these things about us.
ALX is toxic. You don't need to listen to them. This dude that has called us pedos and all this stuff. Queer weirdo.
And he also agreed with the copyright because it was his content.
Just like, so I wonder how he would feel if Captain Mac struck him.
Or if we did.
All Senpai did was just like, I think he also made that video at Captain Mac too, I believe.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He made one of those.
But like, he was basically like supposedly making fun of them. And then when you guys do it, it's okay. So
how did we make fun of you?
Mm-hmm. These people are they're so on a one track. They're not thinking of anything else. They're just like, these guys insulted us, and then they're just looking for every little thing that we do to just like, oh, you insulted my editing, you're insulting me.
I really don't want to do the last 10 minutes. Dude, this is pissing.
It's so bad.
Basically, it's just a
Thousand
hypocrisy
Master
on your
Swan
end.
Slayer says, 0 thoughts.
Negative.
You want to go ahead and criticize other people for not being kind to them, but then you go ahead and do some stupid shit like this, and then say that
Stupid, like what?
Like what?
An artist drawing a picture of you that you said was accurate and not insulting?
And then they went on to draw 2 more things that were pertinent directly to the stream.
Wait.
Enlist, I'm aware of your fuck ton of videos. I'm literally just giving you an example. Come on, man.
No, he's explaining that we don't just do Demon Slayers. What do you...
I should have explained that a little bit better.
Okay, so like, okay,
But
thank you for the information, because I didn't know that about Triggered. Okay, that's good to know.
But you said it in the comments that you removed, dude.
Yes.
He said it directly in the comments that you removed. You did know about it if you read the comments. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Again, I wouldn't do that shit, but like I didn't know that.
And we didn't do that.
Yes. The only person that did do that is the person that you're using as an authority about us.
How can you not understand this?
Imagine taking Triggered side for anything that you don't know about.
This is just so frustrating, dude.
So thank you for the information.
Excuse your guys' behavior either, though.
Right. So like, how did that even start? Because you guys were saying shit about him in this video. Like,
no,
I'm not justifying what Trigger did, because that sounds awful. I mean, I never called you guys like gay or pedophiles. I don't know where that argument. I don't know why he came up with
I
that.
need me a lolly right now. Someone pass me the phone.
He did it because he has nothing. He's a man whose default is insulting people. Mm-hmm. And once he finds out things about you, he will use that to insult you in order to denigrate.
Personally
insult you in order to denigrate your opinion. Like, he called Japanese girls filthy or unclean. Like, what are we doing out here?
And like doxing, like that's all terrible, right? Again, like, yeah,
Sebastian
like, that's terrible.
says, this guy is a pussy. He would rather agree with horrible person than take an ounce of criticism.
And it's thing
to do, but it's like, I need to know how it started. Like, I don't know if he actually said shit about
No, you don't need to know how it started, because we have not done anything on that level, and he's done all of those things and more on that level. We talk about his videos, his opinion, his intelligence, which is staggeringly low, but I think that we can personally say that because we can talk about it's in relation to the actual points that he's making.
Hey, since you're so engaged with Triggered in this instance, and he's still in your comments commenting on things, why don't you ask him personally, what did we say that made him call us gay, pedophiles, engaging in incest, queer weirdos, and all of these things? It would be very easy for you to do that, and then for him to say what we did. And I would like to know what he said in that instance that caused him to escalate to those situations.
And copyright strike. Because if it's just, we watched his video, well, you're watching somebody else's video. Do you deserve to get copyright struck because of that? And if you do deserve that, that means that you're doing something wrong knowingly. And if you're doing something wrong knowingly, why are you doing that?
Guys, before even the videos came about, I don't know. But either way, like I said, I'm not the first person ever to call you guys toxic. You guys need to like...
But you're listening to a person that said these things about us. How are you not getting this? And his community, which has people like Anime School Shooter, Literal Hitler. Mm-hmm. There are videos that we see his thing live stream chat in that has Hitler and Anime School Shooter.
And that dude that was just like, they probably finger each other's butts.
Just straight up calling
based
us
on
gay.
Nothing.
His
based
whole
on
chat calling
points.
us gay. He called you guys PDF, talked about your appearance, and that you guys like to have sex with each other, but he didn't insult my editing, so I'm siding with him. Dumb artist.
learn how to, or not learn, but like look in a mirror. You understand, right? Like this is the rhetoric going on.
Racketeer says,
Again,
you made fun of him saying adjective. See, y'all racist.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and now
we're not dick sucking Demon Slayer whatsoever. We just enjoy it. And why aren't we allowed to?
Well, I never once said the thing sucking.
Yeah, nope.
I don't think in that entire stream we said anything about you glazing it.
Nope.
Yumesuke just glazed Naruto. We said that. I don't remember us saying that you were dick Demon Slayer.
Enjoy it without, like I even say it in the video. It has flaws. Of course it does.
Your flaws were it's too fast. We should have spent more time with the people. I forget what the last one was.
The Swordsmith Village demons weren't as good as the demons before.
They were just okay.
Those were your flaws of Demon Slayer.
I even said it too. Like the first season, I didn't really like, but after the first season, it started getting better.
Like literally, all that it happened because like a Demon Slayer. You know what I mean?
Nothing happened.
Of course, you guys find it funny, so you're not gonna find that picture harmless. But again, if I know
you said it was harmless, you said it didn't.
You said you were flattered. Literally said he was flattered.
So how is it harmful, dude? Come on.
It's just so frustrating.
It's draining, dude.
It really is.
I really can't believe this.
It's crazy.
I always thought there was never going to be a person like Triggered. This is a different realm of the same block of marble of dumbness they're built from. Because you can't...
Just not thinking about it in the slightest.
what you guys look like and make like a fucked up picture of it, or like...
Please you said it looks like you. You said you were flattered. You said you weren't insulted. You said that the issue is that it's going off topic for what the video was. But now you're running it back.
Please find it. I don't care. I wouldn't care.
We're out there as well.
And
12 hours.
Is it a super up image of you?
It's not. It's really not. And every time we try to get them to explain why, they can't.
Nami the goat says, so he is white triggered so wiggered.
It's the same like the black the white LTG or the black DSP. It's the same thing.
Same, different, but
insulting with a hand drawn,
different,
and post it up. Like you would find that insulting.
I would not. I'm telling you this right now, Dom artist. I would personally not find it because this has happened to us multiple times on stream by the same artist.
And the fact that this completely harmless picture is somehow insulting when Triggered made you in horribly disfigured person.
Yes.
And you not saying anything. Come on now. That's where we are, and that's where he is. That picture is perfectly fine.
Yes. Wait, so he watched videos from Trigger? He watched that video at the very least. Because he said he talked about it. I mean, he talked about it a little bit and said that he found it funny.
So what's up?
Go ahead and do whatever you want, but at least stay with the freaking point.
And you see, now it's back to stay on topic. What is the... Oh my...
Yeah, no. Dude, it's...
Yeah.
I can't, like...
Stop trying just so you can go ahead and try to be funny, but at the end of the day, you're just being dicks.
Right. But like I said, this will be the last...
Yeah.
Right. I wonder what... You are talking one of the most toxic people in the world that we're getting toxic. I know full information. Again, I'm like, well, besides the trigger shit, because you guys are still holding on the trigger shit. I said even like other comments, even the fucking other comments saying that.
Other comments from where, sir?
His fans going, these guys are nitpicking.
Yeah.
No examples.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He has to understand that it's fans of Triggered.
Or fans of Demon Slayer, and we're going against Demon Slayer.
If it's a person that is in LTG's community, like a legitimate person, they're gonna follow a lot of the same types of thinking that he does.
it was just a waste of time watching it. Or like their channel was a waste of time. So like many people I mentioned, like not just him, but like many people I mentioned that he's toxic. The toxicity, man. I wonder how. Yeah. So of course, like, yeah, people, yeah. I wonder how I cultivated this community. I wonder. But like at the end of the day, guys,
you didn't cultivate the community. The community came over from Triggered. How did a toxic person that calls us toxic cultivate a community that is also gonna call us toxic?
Racketeer
Please
says,
understand.
Also keep in mind they were making fun of him for playing music instead of addressing the point.
Yeah.
The irony of his buddy saying, stay on point. This legit feels like a punchline in a sitcom.
I asked DA, wait, you had hair, and he didn't ban me. He shrugged it off because it was a joke. Legitimately! I don't care!
Yeah, like...
Whatever!
That drew a pic of me looking at my penis going, it gets worse the longer you look at it. And it was on, I put it immediately on stream.
I'm not like, hey guys, stop calling me a pedo, man. I'm not, that's not cool. I'm like, man, y'all.
Dwight, it's over.
Yeah, get out of here.
like this is not going to change your minds. Like I said, I'm just speaking into deaf ears. It's not going to change your minds. It's all good.
DSP
like
day
I got
2 weeks.
To worry about. I'm grinding with YouTube, regardless of how you feel about me or the way I edit. According to these guys, it doesn't matter. Like soon, like I'm gonna be so busy this next year. Like I have a lot of things to worry about. You know what I'm saying?
Do we need to see the rest?
So like again, not even worth the energy for part 2 because we know it's just gonna be the same thing. Like, and this isn't me dodging rebuttals. You know what I mean? I've already read so many rebuttals from a lot of the comments, so I don't need to read or watch part 2. Like, people get the gist of this.
They're not like us.
Like what this whole thing is. Like they get it. Like the rhetoric. It's just insane. Like all this for a show. Like normally I would just sit here and say, well, just don't watch it if you really are that passionate on hating it. But I understand that that's some people's niche on YouTube.
Good evening, pedophiles.
And like if they say one positive thing about it, or like if they really did enjoy the Infinity Castle movie, it's over for them.
Okay, but Max said something negative and you were on him.
Yes.
Why is that fine?
Yeah. I don't understand. It's okay to go please, it's okay to speak positive and not expect pushback, but it's not okay to speak negative. And the niche is I'm gonna respond to the negative video.
So I get it.
He will never have a live conversation with us.
Never. Because
he's already showcased in this stream that he does not have the capacity to actually answer the things he wants to. He is questioned on. Because again, y'all didn't see this part, but I asked him, do you think it's an issue that the author did not put the
water stuff,
if it's real effects in the manga, and they waited 17 volumes to do it? And it took me to ask him 4 times before he went, I don't think it's an issue. He went, I'm not the author. Other things have issues. Why is this only an issue in Demon Slayer? All these things to not just say yes or no. And I had to
Nami
ask
the
him
Goat says
4 times.
He could bring in Triggered so y'all could 2v2.
I don't need a 2v2. I will 1v5.
I would do it. He would do it.
I
50
do
people.
not care.
It don't, because on the page, there's no explanation given to why Shinobu doesn't share her poison stuff. And there's nothing to go against that.
It could be on anybody's channel. It could be never recorded and never streamed. I do not care. I would talk to any of these people about
We talked
this.
to that rando about Demon Slayer, and it was terrible.
But it was cordial.
Yep.
Because they weren't really passionate about. These people are clearly passionate about Demon Slayer. And I would 100% talk to a passionate muff about Demon Slayer. Just like we did with the Bleach dudes. You can see when we went into the Bleach thing, we were cordial. Until it was that bullshit. If y'all ever heard the Joker thing, y'all would know I was cordial throughout that entire thing. You would talk to Gamer Josh? No, his opinions are worthless.
Yeah, not that they're worthless.
Worthless.
Nobody should be allowed to change that individual's mind.
If Trigger joined, it'd still be a 2-1v2. BG, that density would make it a hypothetical debate all the more entertaining. That Gear 5 debate is still entertaining to this day. It was one of the... where we're just going... what was the ass pull of the Croc fight? And he goes, I don't remember.
But I'm using it as one of the issues.
And then later on in a different stream, like a few weeks later, he goes, they couldn't even admit Croc and Luffy was an ass pull.
It triggered it so crazy, dude.
It's such idiocy, dude.
Wait. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the rhetoric. So hopefully, yeah, this will be the last time. Like I said, this is how we end up with the trilogy. I want to go back to making the other content I used to make. Yeah, it's already getting late, man. Again, Jay, my bad. This took way too long than expected. Fuck. But yeah.
The Bleach guy saying they are a magician for plugging in a headphones is the funniest thing ever.
Just letting that echo fly.
Yeah, guys. Well, I haven't eaten all day, so it's already what 6.
I mean, are we pretty much done?
We can keep going.
6 p.m. So I appreciate you guys being here. So hopefully, yeah, no doubt that I'll, I know I'm not gonna see y'all again.
I'm not ready.
You guys are, why would you come back here, right? There's no doubt, right? Right. That's
Yeah,
some person you don't.
to come back in the streams and just keep going at you, that would be some toxic shit.
Yeah.
I have no interest in doing that. You know who's done that? Several Triggered fans.
Again, like, we're allowed to have our opinions. We're allowed to like the show.
And we're allowed to have our opinions and dislike the show.
Yes. And your opinions can be challenged. Because you challenge Captain Mac's opinions.
Like, how is he not getting this?
What about ism alert? Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Just because things aren't explained doesn't mean the show is ass or like.
Jay
why do we,
says,
like
T23 time.
Things should be explained though, especially things like the power system.
Yes.
Things like how did you get that scar on your nose? It doesn't necessarily need to be explained. But go ahead.
Who isn't allowed to have their opinion? Why even say that?
the fact that we have to wait later on to read a manga panel to understand something doesn't mean it's bad. Again,
don't understand the point.
Yeah, doesn't understand the point.
At the end of the day, also, that's the thing I love about it. That's the thing I love about anime. It's all subjective. I love
everything's
that.
Subjective. Yep.
It's awesome.
Then why even go against Captain Mac?
Why?
Again, for his subjective opinions.
And yeah, again, nobody has told.
Pizza steak, I did not remember. Here, I'm going to. What's the manga, Pizza steak? I'm going to set an alarm for 6:20 of read that manga today.
You can press play while you're waiting.
Told me what was wrong yet about my ChatGPT answers, but I'll leave it at that.
Didn't they tell him what was wrong about the ChatGPT answers? Big ups.
Yeah, it's to each their own.
And like I said, a list. I said it in the response video. You guys are allowed to dislike the show too.
No, we're not. According to you,
Yeah.
because you're like, oh, that's just their niche. They don't. No.
I said it.
We're not telling you 100%. Hey, you have to like the show. No.
Yeah, because you guys making it seem. You guys painted me as someone who's saying like you have to like it because it's simple or whatever.
What? No.
Nope.
That's not what we did. What?
Nope.
The fuck you guys said earlier. Like, you guys are allowed to dislike the show. I said that. You guys are allowed to dislike it. We're allowed to make videos on it. This was literally a passion project.
Yes, you're allowed to make response videos, and we're allowed to make response videos.
Could you read the chat real quick?
You made a video calling Mac wrong, or we made a video calling you wrong. What's the issue?
I did started working on a year ago. This was just a little passion
Rapid
project.
It is set.
Have you ever read the manga adaptations of H.P. Lovecraft's work?
No,
not.
That sounds interesting though. Even though he was a horrible racist.
That's it. Not that deep.
Yeah, it's not that deep. We came on a Saturday to do a stream.
Yeah. And that's it. It's nothing about you. It's nothing about White Knighting for Mac. It's not that deep.
It's one stream we've done of 100 streams.
But apparently it's deep enough to start hiding comments.
You guys are allowed to dislike the show, and I'm gonna be here chilling,
as opposed to us not chilling,
fuming, coping, and or seething.
Reading the mangas, enjoying it, doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I'm not nitpicky.
No.
I just
Yeah, you're not reading the manga, sir.
You're not nitpicking. You're not thinking about anything.
Yes. This isn't explained. Well, it doesn't have to be explained. That's a nitpick. What?
You want to call me a respect merchant? Go ahead, but like,
who called him that? What?
I just fuck with these shows. That's it. That's all it is.
Yes, but there's a difference between messing with the shows and messing with the shows so hard that you go against one of the biggest Demon Slayer bad videos. And then we go, well, Demon Slayer is bad, so what did you say in response to the biggest Demon Slayer bad video?
A lot of enjoy these things. You made a video calling Mac wrong? We made a video calling you wrong? What's the issue?
Nobody's listening to you, you cuck!
I don't want to hear anymore, dude. Legitimately.
He's gonna answer in a very thoughtful and it's gonna change the entire 5 hours right here and now.
Dude, I don't want to press play. Legitimate. Like, heavy sigh.
Heavy sigh. Mm-hmm. No way.
No way. You just activated my trap card, BG. But he made graduation.
Can you go back so we get all that clean?
I just want to make sure Confused doesn't play as I'm playing it. Nope.
You made a video calling you wrong? What's the issue?
It's not like we haven't explained it a whole bunch of times, but
yeah.
Just in case if you don't understand, let me go ahead and say it slower. You didn't stay on the topic, and when you
Leo Lester says he's going to explain his thought eloquently and with examples.
No, we did. We were on topic for what, 2.5 hours of the 3-hour video,
if even that low.
Well, how did y'all make this 5 hours if we weren't on topic? What were y'all talking about? Are you talking about us talking about in whatever new sandwich is out? Y'all were talking about our points about that.
The picture was on topic because he said it was a relation.
Absolutely on topic.
So the only things that weren't on topic really were when we were talking to stream chat in a particular moment about whatever that thing
or
was.
TTS comes up and goes, what did you think of the One Piece chapter?
That type of thing. That's when we're not on topic. It's a stream, not a structured video. It's impossible for anybody to be 100% on topic at all time because y'all went off topic in this stream.
Yes.
I won't say it's impossible, but it's very unlikely if you've got an active chat doing things.
With two people who have different perspectives and talking about different things.
Stay on the topic. It was just mainly nitpicking certain things, even though
we pointed out every argument he had. We had a counter argument, and you went, it's nitpicking. Yeah, I really don't want to press play anymore. I don't care, dude.
It's 4 minutes left.
Dude, I am getting so
muscle through.
I can't deal with stupidity at this level.
Completely understand.
And
this is 5 hours of it. Oh my god!
I am getting
fever.
You're gonna get sick tomorrow, dude. Like, this is pissing me off. I can't stand real stupid people.
Didn't Triggered talked about JoJo being gay for like 3 hours.
He talked about it for quite a while.
Explain, and then you go ahead and go on to say that AI is wrong, even though most of the stuff we showed was pretty.
Hey, did we ever say AI was wrong, or did we say you shouldn't use just AI because you don't know where the source is?
And I said it several times in the chat. I said, why would you use something that's potentially wrong?
And I also said that. I said, he's like, it's not like I'm using Reddit. I said AI pulls from Reddit. And if you don't check the source, you don't know where it's from. And I said, look up sound breathing, and you'll see that it'll note the 3 or 4 used in the anime, but it'll list them all. And if you check the source, it's basically a fanfic.
And you're using sources that are potentially wrong instead of going to the source, which is 100% correct. Why would you risk being wrong just to use AI?
You're forcing the person watching the video to show evidence that the AI is wrong instead of doing the research. I was watching a video that was, they deal with a lot of like outer space stuff. And they were like, we were researching brown stars or something like this. And we used AI, and it was like, oh, it pulled from all of this. It's got all these sources. This is great. And then we had it peer reviewed by other people that are in that field, and they felt something was wrong with the brown star part. So the experts X'd out all the stuff they felt was wrong, the same feeling they had. So they looked at the sources that the AI was pulling from, and it was stuff they made up that weren't actual sources, Wikipedia articles that were just put in by users. And they were like, we can't use any of this. And that's the way it goes. You, as the person putting out the information that's meant to be factual, need to fact check. Not
Instead
the
of just
person
doing it.
watching your video
Rocketeer
going,
says,
I need to call this
anytime
out for
they
being
say, "Stay on
wrong.
topic," I can feel the irony physically manifesting and becoming contagious.
Be fucking right. No one gave us any rebuttals of why it was wrong. They just said it was wrong.
They just don't like it because it's AI. That's it.
You were using your platform.
If I do this video,
Which you're not.
It is not doing the stream. I will use the end of this and going, they're just saying it's wrong because it's AI, and then I'm gonna point out all the ways that their AI is wrong.
Because there were quite a few.
Because I would just do a structured response to his actual video now. Because I can't do the stream. I physically.
You never know what you can do.
I do know.
No.
Not to debunk us, but to insult us.
I'm insulting the usage of AI as nothing else but using AI.
Using AI instead of looking things up properly.
If I asked you in the description to add the sources for those articles, you could not. Look up a Sean video. Look at an H-Bomber guy video. Look at all these content creators' videos and look in their description and they'll go, this point comes from here. This point comes from here. You can read the article here. You cannot read the article of AI. It just pulls from everywhere.
And then there's stuff like, what are Tanjiro's flaws? And like, Tanjiro's impulsive. It doesn't list any evidence of him being impulsive.
Any feats of impulsibility. And how is that a flaw?
So how are we supposed to just accept the fact that he is impulsive without the evidence? And you could have shown a manga panel of him being impulsive. Then we'd be like, okay, he's impulsive. No! The Cross Guild!
Okay, where's the evidence?
But no, they're being
present
cordial, though.
evidence of what you're saying.
But no, they're being cordial though. They're being cordial.
Yeah,
let's calm down.
Neil Luster says, "Remember, this video took a year.
Big up
to make, and he rushed.
Big up piece of steak. A year wasted then, right on time."
They're being cordial. I guess.
All right, yeah, you're right. But if you don't understand that, then damn, there's a lot of things in the world that you probably won't understand.
Right.
That is an insult in our intelligence.
Like being human.
The AI.
You can do it, VG. Earphones on. Press play. Here we go. Here we go.
These people are so stupid.
They're so stupid and they're so arrogant and they think that they're so right. And we are wrong completely. It's so crazy that anybody can think like this, let alone two people just feeding into each other's stupidity.
It's always two dumb bits going.
It's just a feedback.
Facts.
That doesn't automatically prove your point to be right. We're not saying. We're just. Oh, yeah, no
But it
need.
doesn't automatically prove us wrong either. So like,
Right.
Yes, that's the problem. You, as the person creating the video, should be proving yourself right.
Yes. Not just using this that says what I want it to say. What's the friend's name? It's in there somewhere.
Joshua or something like that.
If we're wrong, no, that's not the argument. You guys were arguing that.
If we're wrong, there should be no question if you're wrong if you evidence it properly.
Yes. Use the source, not things
The
that could be potentially wrong.
sources. Golly.
Oh, I use AI, and like some people, I think they even brought it up. Like, yeah, sometimes they can get things wrong, but yet you guys are not telling me what I got wrong.
Yeah, you're just saying, oh, it's wrong just because it's AI or because we got to...
We didn't even say it was wrong. Never in that video did we say...
I think the Ace mentor thing was...
Yeah, no. I'm talking about with the initial thing of it where the Hinokami, the breathing style. We didn't say that was wrong. We said, oh my God, AI.
And we
which
said,
could be wrong.
And then when you brought up the flaws and stuff, we just went, okay, where is this coming from? What is the impulsivity? He wasn't impulsive when he didn't rush in.
ChatGPT, am I wrong?
Prove me wrong. He wasn't impulsive when he listened to Rengoku and didn't try to fight Akaza.
The wiki of Demon Slayers, the Demon Slayer official wiki.
Fuck this shit, dude. Yeah, so like,
yes, you should use official sources that officially announce the thing you're saying. Yes. Oh, why are you mocking official sources? Like, if
they're so dumb.
If it was a wiki that was done by the mangaka, I would expect people to use that over a AI or Wikia that could be wrong. These ALX guys demanded me to actually back up my opinions when given the smallest pushback and actually read the story. Ew. ChatGPT, what is an insult? Actual sources and explanations are like kryptonite to this guy.
Crazy.
I said, I knew this was just going to be a waste of time because I know I'm just talking into deaf ears. Like, I get it. But like, shout out to the people who were actually listening. And I'm sorry that these people were attacking y'all in the comments or like rebuttaling. And I don't know what they were saying because I was reading it.
Pause. I wasn't reading it. But my first thought is that the people in chat were attacking you. That's his mindset. No one can be cordial if you disagree with me.
The chat.
Most likely they're just gonna
they use the official sources.
Call them babies because that's how that channel usually does rebuttals when it comes to comment sections. They just put the baby emoji.
So the one thing that you're saying is Ace is not Luffy's mentor. Well, the list that I'm showing you is literally just an example of characters who have died and had an impact on the character.
No, it said mentor.
Yep.
It said mentor figure.
Mm-hmm.
That's the list that I'm showing you with Ace.
Nope, that's not what it was. It said mentors that die. Because Mac's point was he's meant to be a mentor that dies.
What was
Racketeer
the bait?
says, at best ChatGPT was making surface remarks that didn't amount to anything. Like if you say that Tanny is impulsive, then everyone around him are the Hulk.
What was the baby thing? There was somebody in our chat that was going back and forth, and at the end he just went, you know what? I don't even care. Demon Slayer made a whole bunch of money and everybody loves it, so there's no point in arguing about this. And I just put the baby emoji.
Mana.
Oh, it was him?
Yep. Because he's been running ops on pro Demon Slayers.
Ace was a predominant figure.
No, it was mentor.
Yep, you said
categorically
there are a lot of anime mentors, and then you showed that, and Ace was at the top of the list.
And it's not like he didn't learn shit
from Ace.
Yeah.
But he wasn't his mentor. Rayleigh was.
Lying!
So that's not accurate of AI, is it? That's an example of it being wrong, and you're going, well, the actual point of the list, you got it.
Where was I wrong with using AI? Right here. Well,
that wasn't the point of what AI was saying. Read between the lines of AI.
2 + 2.
Like, remember the 20+ episodes of that flashback with the three brothers?
With Sabo? Yeah, bro. Like,
is that mentoring or brotherhood / friendship? Am I a mentor to DA because I'm his brother? Y'all dumb.
Big dumb.
Is
derisive laughter.
Is Edward Alphonse's mentor?
What are you talking about?
Well, let me read the list because like I should have said it because I think they're talking about
role models,
not mentor.
Saying like, oh, like characters having mentors, senseis, and I should have said brother, father.
Yeah,
you should have. So that means
you didn't.
Yeah,
so
you didn't.
What you put into AI because it was looking for mentors because you put mentors in there.
And
it was
Ace
wrong.
You should have did something, but you didn't. What you did do is put out something that was wrong because of AI.
Yeah, AI said 2 + 2 is 5, but you already know the right answer, so why does it matter?
It's like, oh my gosh.
Or like predominant figures.
Predominant figures, right?
But that's not what you said.
What you said.
You have been you have been begging people to tell you how AI has been wrong. They have finally done it, and you go, that's not the point.
Yeah, I should have put this.
That's a mistake on me, not AI, even though I typed the exact words mentor
Anime
death.
mentors, and it pulled up AC. Well, I should have put in
Otherwise,
something different.
it wouldn't have called him a mentor. Just like when you said cowardly or whatever, and it brought up Gurren Lagann dude. Kamina. I was about to say Kaminari. Kamina, even though not cowardly, because you were looking for cowardly.
Right. Maybe mentor was the wrong word, but like again, there's animes where they've had mentors and they die.
Yes, that's what.
That's not the point.
That's not the point.
That's not the point.
The point is the AI was wrong in calling Ace a mentor.
Stupid individual. That's not the point.
The point is the AI was wrong.
You asked for something
probably.
that was wrong, and you just go, well, it doesn't matter if he wasn't. There's a lot of anime mentors.
It happens a lot. Well, AI said Ace was one, it's not. Well, it happens with other ones. So what's the problem?
Excellent.
To help the character get stronger. And like, yeah.
I could have used the ice cream truck.
I'm not saying Ace was a mentor. I was just showing you an
The
example.
real Mr. Impossible.
You
says,
didn't say.
The fire dragon god is Igneal's biological child.
What
His
about
source
his
is chapter
alert?
20 in
Wee
episode
woo,
6
wee
of 100
woo,
Year
wee
Quest.
woo.
Yes. Hey, why don't you pull up the list that AI said and let us know the prompt you used, and then we'll see how AI was wrong with it.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what happened. You were looking for mentors. It brought up a bunch of mentors, and then it brought up Ace, who was not a mentor.
So it's wrong.
So it's wrong. You're wrong.
So right here in my chat, man. Oh, so now we're counting flashbacks because they said the Ace thing, and that's why he's a mentor. When you weren't counting flashbacks for Arlong, they were talking about how Arlong was unbeatable, and he was just running roughshod. I was like, he was beaten by Kizaru. He could have been beaten by Jinbei. There's so many stronger people. He was like, well, that's future stuff. Was that a flashback that they went to talk about Jinbei? I was like, yeah. They was like, so you can't use that. So I'm like, so now we're using flashbacks when we weren't.
Ace is definitely a part of that, which helped Luffy get stronger. That's why they're like, no, fuck that, guys. Let's not wait 3 days. Let's wait 2 years. Let's all get stronger because of that impact of Marineford.
You weren't looking for impactful death. You were looking for mentor deaths that
don't
impacted.
even understand a simple comment saying that AI was wrong. You somehow genjutsu'd yourself into just going, nah, but it's fine because.
Now we're counting flashbacks when you weren't counting flashbacks for Arlong? Okay. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Two different separate arguments. Congrats, dude.
It's about flashbacks.
Yes, and how it's not allowed when it's convenient for you, but when it is convenient for you, it's allowed.
Are we done?
Can we just...
Okay, we'll just give you... So just to shut them up, we will give them the argument that we've never made. We'll give them a dub on that. Yeah, congrats, dude. All right, well, that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I've been streaming for a little long today, so yeah. So shout out to those
Jay
who were
says,
actually, supportive.
Jinbei is a good character. You got to admit it.
Shouts out. And to those that hate watching, I appreciate it as well. I have to always thank my supporters, but also the haters. Thank you guys. So yeah, again, no point in rebutting with the comments when it's literally gonna go nowhere. And that's another point that I've made, I think, a long time ago too. Like when you argue with these kind of people, it never stops. So again, you're allowed to dislike the show, just like how I'm allowed to like the show. Simple as that.
What a baby. We could not watch that.
No.
A physical impossibility.
Oh, I'm so heated, y'all.
It's not good.
It's actively bad.
5 hours of that smugness and that wrongness and that not refuting arguments. Just, whatever.
Never once said how the picture was
And
assaulted.
then there were long stretches of us just talking and him not addressing it.
Because how can you?
And then he just moves on to a single point that he can refute. Can we get DSP month? No, unfortunately.
Maybe one day. Maybe if there's a super big arc.
Or we have enough that we can just go, all right, tier list, stream, live watch to see how much we can do, making fun of our favorite This Is How You Don't plays.
Yeah.
It could work.
Yeah, we might do that one day. No day
Babies
soon.
in chat.
And missed the whole stream. Yep, this is the wrap up.
Yep.
It do be like that. Thanks for everybody that joined though.
Yep. Normal revisited. T23 tomorrow. Next week.
Yep.
A week after that, DSP. Week after that,
maybe viewer request mode.
Maybe. I saw the Black Clover one was winning, and I
Love One Piece Forever says T23.
Well, that could anything that we need to reread or rewatch, we could put later on in the month. And plus, I need to take some vote away because people were not listening, and I'm seeing a lot of non-avatars, and those votes are not counting.
Big ups.
Big ups. I told y'all. Corey's like, can you just do? Nope. I don't give a. Yep. So there's going to be a lot of non-valid votes being removed, and we'll see how it goes.
Something I wanted to do for next year is every 2 months get into a new series.
Should we do a because reasons on it?
We could.
Yeah, just do a
even if it is just a quick one, because I want to get into Attack on Titan, and there's a lot there.
Yeah. Even if it's just like the first 30 chapters, and we'll just talk about it and that type of thing.
No, I want full series because there's a lot of Attack on Titan videos.
Then we might as well just
that's why I said every 2 months get into a new series. So Attack on Titan, Dan to Dan.
Okay.
There's a third one I was thinking of, but Attack on Titan is first and foremost.
Okay. Do it with all the brothers and make it 3 months of big because reasons of Attack on Titan.
Y'all can't handle the insults in chat.
Yeah. Babies in chat. Yeah, y'all can't handle the death of just the one innocuous thing you say or do.
Time Racketeer. You're not getting it out.
You got it, sir.
You're not getting it out.
Oops, not report.
Quick. Get him out of here. Hide him. Quick.
Yeah. So I've got the one manga I'm reading when the stream is over. I've got the timer set for 6:20 p.m. That is when I will start reading Liar Game. And I will have something for you next week if you ask about it. Other than that, don't ask me to reach. Yeah, we're out of here.
Yep. Curtain down
on
that
one.
Stop,
big ups.
Stop coming to these.
Wee woo.
Baby mode. Big ups. Yeah.
Yeah, we already said what we're doing. All right, enjoy the rest of your Saturday.